Top of the top. What's up? What's up? What's up? Back again Thursday, real quick. Good to see everybody this morning. Salute to everybody that's up. What's up, y'all? Back again. Back again. What's the word? Anyway, man, we up. We definitely up this morning. So what's going on in the chat? Intro, everything will be timestamped. Yes, it will. What's up? What's up, Denise? What's up, EK? What's up, Miss Olar? What's up, all y'all? What's up, LJ? What's up, Tasha Jordan? What's up, QB? What's up, King? Dramatic, everybody. What's up? We live, man. Live on this internet, man. Shout out to all the people that's up, man. Just that, y'all, it's been a long time with all this stuff, man. It's getting tiring, man. But the show goes on, man. It goes on. It's about to be summer. It's about to be, oh, man, we know summer already started. Shout out to everybody that's up, man. Shout out to everybody that's in a good place. Shout out to everybody got their head up, man. Shout out to everybody that's focused. Because ain't nothing sweet out here, man. Every day is survival. That's what it is. So guess what? We got to go back into it again. Now, today, we're going to do something real. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Not too much, but I'm going to switch it up. We're going to look at exactly what Diddy dealing with. Now, it looked like to me he's going to get fried, but something very important that has been low-key is he still got over 30 lawsuits on him. He got over 30. So what we're going to do today, we're going to look at them lawsuits. We're going to look at a lot of them lawsuits play by play. So when I was telling people this whole trial played out backwards, they already gave all the details and horrific things he allegedly done and already presented it. But like I said, a lot of the people that got lawsuits ain't going to be in court because it's two separate things. But if he gets convicted, that's it. He's going to be broke. That's a fact. That is a super fact. He's going to be broke. He's going to be broke like R. Kelly. It's going to be worse for Diddy because he had more money. All right. We're going to also talk about, we got a lot to talk about today. What else are we going to talk about? Tyler Perry has been trying to do damage control, but it's not working. His career is over. So y'all know I've been showing y'all how these people been paying for views, paying for likes, comments. I'm going to keep saying it's the same family of people that have been doing it a whole decade. They all have media companies from Jay-Z to Tyler Perry, LeBron. This is what they did to Twitter. Ever since Twitter was created, they understood that you actually can pay to go viral. They actually knew this on every platform. That's why I say people doing this stuff 10 years later, man. It's really 15 years later. I say 10 lightly because it's really between 10 to 15 years. All this stuff started like Instagram started 2011. So it really been like 14 years since this been going on. All right, so I want y'all to see how somehow these applications done took so much of your life. I'm glad I lived my life. A lot of y'all, guess what? Guess what you've been doing 14 years? You didn't live your life. You've been on this internet 14 years straight. If I asked you anything that happened in your past 14 years, a lot of stuff you ain't going to remember. I could just randomly say, yeah, if I say 2012, where was you at? Where was you at 2015? Where was you at 2013? What was you doing? See, a lot of y'all have to think. I can remember when Instagram came out because I remember exactly what I was doing. I remember when Facebook came out. I remember exactly what I was doing. When YouTube first came out, I remember exactly where I was at when I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? And what I was doing. Because these things are markers. These things are part of your life as you go forward. But these things are also used for you to stay backwards. Yeah. So we're going to get into it. What's up, LJ? What's up, B Dolo? What up? I'm going to let y'all holler at each other. I'm going with the show for right now. I'll holler at y'all later. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. We about to go through a few things today. Also, guess what else happened? Well, I've been saying Russell Simmons going to get his, right? Magically, I don't know, just magically, a volcano went off in BALI. Fire, smoke, brimstone. Part of BALI had to get evacuated. Question is, was it where Russell and them be at? BALI has been a haven for certified, you know what? A lot of filth. I think a lot of drugs, but all you got to know is they see fire in the sky in BALI. Russell saw it. Somehow where they go, they seeing fire. Let's go. What else we going to talk about today? Let's just go. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button. Everybody leave comments. Shout out to everybody that participates in the show and everybody get a good laugh because that's what it's about. All right. So let's go back into fantasy land real quick. Yeah. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Now, like I said, man, there's a lot going on. So I can't keep up with everything. I can't. And I ain't trying to. Because some things got to play out. But I know a lot of y'all seeing these rapid changes because that's what's going on. All right? That is what's going on. Rapid change. So, in my opinion, we 6 months in. I said, from what I've been seeing, this whole year is going to be about resetting, fixing stuff up. You know that it's no different from if you bought a home that somebody else lived in. It has to be some things got to be done. Whether you bought a business from somebody, we got to talk about that. The Lakers sold the business. By LeBron, told you already. Then I say Jeannie Buss said we better get Luka Doncic because LeBron James is crashing the stock of the Lakers. That's right. It's also tied up with that Kobe stuff. Then you're going to see the main Lakers are dead. Kobe and Jerry West, the NBA logo man. Both of them died before their time. Lakers are out of here because it represents the end of an era. So I'm going to tell you again. I only been telling y'all because I don't want a lot of y'all to leave, man. I don't want to be out here by myself. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all all this stuff, that a lot of y'all going to be gone. Because it's the end of an era, and everything in that era is going to die if it didn't advance. It's no different from the Lakers. If they don't got a new plan, they know they're going to crash with them Lakers because they stopped going down. When you got a business, you don't keep sitting on it. It's going down. They know the math. They did the math. It ain't going up. Guess what? NBA, they've been crashing on purpose. I'm going to say as of now, you remember them people we seen LeBron James with walking? I think they bought the NBA. I think the NBA is compromised, y'all. I'm going to say the NBA ain't what you think it is no more. Nope. When I said they change your history, when it's all said and done, all that black history in the NBA going to be erased. Yup. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I ain't even know it's on TV right now. SpaceX Starship explodes. I didn't even know that. That's on TV right now. Explode. If I say it's a lot going on, y'all. There's so much going on. Man, listen. Top of the top, everything will be time. Hold up. I'm going to turn that TV off. Turn that TV off. All right. Now, we getting into it today. What up, EK6? Now, I'll holler at y'all. All right, then, now, what's up, Cat Brat? All right, let's go. Now, we officially about to go, because I'm going to take off. All right? Now, like I said, YouTube is going through a lot of changes. Shout out to Crunchy Black, one of my favorite from 3 6 Mafia. So, like I said, I don't watch janky people on here. I watch industry people that I know for a fact is authentic and been in the game for real. So, like I said, when I showed y'all yesterday all this trash-ass content, when I get to searching, like I said, the real content is hidden. So you mean to tell me you got nobodies getting more views than rappers? You got nobodies just starting up channels getting more views than rappers that was in the game breaking down real shit? Yeah. Shout out to Crunchy Black. Now, why am I talking about Crunchy Black? Because Crunchy Black been telling a lot of truth. He even spoke about Diddy parties. He even spoke about how Juicy and Paul went and they ain't invite him. He spoke about certain things. He spoke about that dog stuff. You want details on dog? Crunchy Black done told what it is. But that ain't the point. Crunchy Black talking the same thing I've been talking about, how there's some people that don't want to change their ways. But nah, Crunchy Black tell you straight up, he was down with the devil. He gonna tell you what it is. He gonna tell you what it is. Meaning, he telling you what it is. Straight up. He's basically letting it be known. It's right. Yeah. But what he said, the main thing he said that I said, he ain't with that minor abuse stuff. Like I said, this is about minor abuse. He said the same thing I said. Hey, grown men, you want to have friction? Do you? Like I said, I speak up for the youngsters. This whole concept is based on the future. So I keep telling y'all that, but I got to remember that. A lot of people don't live their life. It was down in that dirt, and people don't got clean. A lot of y'all still dirty, all right? And the reason why y'all still dirty, because you've been kept dirty. So like I said, y'all know 3 6 Mafia got them awards. Yeah, they got Terrence Howard Award. Hustle and Flow, he ain't get the award. They got the award because they wrote the raps. They wrote the verses. That was also them trolling and disrespecting Terrence Howard, and that's why he been bitter ever since he didn't get an award for Hustle and Flow. But they wrote the whole thing, and don't forget, Hustle and Flow was a movie by John Singleton, rest in peace. I was talking about him the other day, but I forgot about Hustle and Flow. John Singleton never made a trash movie. Never. I can watch all the John Singleton movies back to back right now. That's how his movies be so good, you don't get tired of them. I'm not playing with you. John Singleton has some ill screenplay. I'm telling you, man, that man, like, just think about John Singleton did Boys in the Hood. He made it feel like you was right in L.A. When he go to Memphis, he gonna make you feel like you in Memphis. That's real film. So, Crunchy Black, telling the truth about a lot of stuff. All right? But I'm only saying that to say that is people on this internet, and what I notice is they hiding their content. Powerful interview getting 17,000 views. And this man got an Oscar. No, it's called control. BS will be pushed. All the real stuff getting shut down. I just want to show y'all that. All right? When I want to show y'all that the real content on here is controlled now. It's simple as that. Crunchy Black and Juicy J been beefing. They got a beef. Because Crunchy Black saying he blackballed, and being that he said he don't want to be down with that side no more, everybody, people against him. You know what I'm saying? Because he outright said he don't want to be down with that. He ain't down with that no more. Get it? Now, he's still who he is, but he basically let it be known. I ain't with that no more. He been got away from, but I want y'all to understand Crunchy Black was straight wicked, straight about that. Even he was like, yo, man, I ain't with that stuff no more like that. Then this is the whole thing with 3 6 Mafia. Y'all know Gangsta Boo dead. His daughter got slaughtered. Project Pat son got slaughtered. All in Memphis, y'all. People don't know the biggest secret is Memphis. They've been getting slayed. It is so many people of that complexion getting slayed. They talking about people getting out of jail with 3 bodies. Everybody in Memphis. It's like, I'm telling you, man, the Klan got a different game going on. They've been playing the game in Memphis. Let them slay each other. That's it. That's right. That's why now these people have slayed more people than Klan in American history. That's right. They got to rewrite the books. It's the truth. They got to rewrite the books. According to what's been done these past decades, man, the Klan ain't got nothing on that. Stop. So I'm saying that to say the real content is controlled, but it's a lot of people telling the truth. Yeah. So like I said, the reason why I'm not motivated because I'm still talking about these old heads that need to go. Also, I know the game is over, y'all. So being that the game is over, I'm not getting nothing new. So therefore, it's starting to be like a depression because it ain't nothing new. That's right. I'm going to make something new. So like I said, why are we talking about this? Because they bringing it back up. It is more people that were fans of Boondocks than a lot of y'all know. This is when I was able to realize, like I said, when Boondocks was out, I don't know what a lot of y'all were doing, but I know a lot of y'all wasn't hip like that. Boondocks, once again, we going back into 2010, 2011, 2012. Everything was in the movie. Everything was in the cartoon. How all of them are pink, and they love male models, aka man meat. It's in the thing. Why? Now remember the other day, I showed you somebody said we need to bring the Boondocks. We need a Boondocks episode fast. They said we need a Boondocks Diddy trial episode. Did somebody say that the other day? Okay. Now let me show you what somebody else said. To show you a lot of people in this world on point. Now look what somebody else said. I will never ever forget this episode by the Boondocks. Tyler Perry. See that? But like I said, man, a lot of y'all just watch free content and you don't pay for nothing. So if you ain't never seen Boondocks, you sorry anyway. If you ain't paid for it yet, what's up, Tara Wilson? Thank you very much. I be talking to the people. When I'm talking disrespectful, y'all, It is to the people that have big mouths. They leave comments. They say little stuff in the chat. See, y'all don't know my operation. I don't respond back right then when they want me to. They might have said something slick in the chat yesterday, but I'm going to trash their ass tomorrow. So just understand, when I trash people and disrespect, it's to those people that be in the back. They might have said something on Monday, Wednesday, but I get at them all together. So understand that part. I don't give people response back. Meaning, you won't say something in the chat, guess what I'm going to do? Like it anyway, dummy. I'm going to like it, but I'm going to cook you on this channel. That's right, because I need content, bro. That's right. So everybody knows about the Boondocks. Now, this episode I never saw with the male models, but I saw the one with Dougnificent. I saw Gangstalicious, but I didn't know they had so many series of how these black men in entertainment were pink. All right? Matter of fact, I might as well just buy the Boondocks episodes today. Even though Boondocks was one of the most powerfulest black cartoons, somehow a lot of black people didn't watch it. That's why 10 years later, they were looking all stupid. Everybody wanted to act like this Diddy stuff and all this stuff is so new. They've been doing so much zesty stuff, but it's not that. See, I'm finally getting to see, y'all getting to see how everybody just kept trying to make it. Hope it ain't the one I like. See, laugh at Bobby Valentino running out of room with trans. But don't acknowledge Cameron is pinker than a trans right now. All right? No. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all, because it's all in the episode. They breaking down how the episode, that's supposed to be Tyler Perry, the old man trying to get with the young people. Yup, all in the cartoon, man. When I said, what? Your life is scripted. Your life is a cartoon. You live in fantasy land, and that's all you ever going to be. Your life is based on shit that's written. Then they take the stuff you do and write it and put it in the show. That's what I mean. Your whole life is entertainment. I'm not playing with you. Your life is entertainment, even you being serious. People can take your life and make entertainment out of that. And then on top of that, when you watch entertainment, you always going to see it's about certain people. So I'm just showing you something. This is what the world's saying about Tyler Perry. His ass ain't coming back. I don't believe that Derek guy, not one ass bit. And mind you, Tyler Perry just had a great month with the success of Straw and a few other projects too. This screams, we're out to get you. Now we're going to look at it again, y'all. I'm going to show you how, once again, paid people, paid bots, paid companies. I don't believe that Derek guy. See that? They don't even, when I say family, I'm going to try to break all this stuff down. When I say we in a different time now, when a person talk, I know what they're about. So when I see somebody say, I don't believe that Derek, I already know of the fake page, because you got to be a damn fool to go there hard for Tyler Perry. You wasn't there. You don't know nothing. So I already know what's up. So guess what? Like I said, I do homework. Tyler Perry. So this person is trying to make it like people hating on Tyler Perry because he got all this stuff going on. No. Tyler Perry got to do a whole lot of stuff because his content is trash. Tyler Perry don't put out blockbusters. Did you know when you put out a blockbuster, you ain't got to do nothing about 2, 3 years, about 3 years, 5 years. Blockbuster. Give me one blockbuster Tyler Perry movie. He don't got none. That's why he got to keep putting out content. Tyler Perry worked like me. All right? He got to keep putting out shit, and putting out stuff. That's about it. He ain't got no blockbuster. And he only put out black stuff. Or if he got somebody white, he used to play the role he wanted to play. That's why he's corny. All right? Now, what I'm saying is this. I don't believe that Derek guy. Not one ass bit. See how it is? No. It's just showing y'all. Y'all always ignore abuse, but if it's a racist topic, you be all on that. Why is it only one people always denying abuse? Why is it one people always quick to side with the person accused and not the victim? Or why they don't just shut up? Now let me expose this person. It ain't this person. This from Tyler Perry. I don't believe that Derek got not one ass bit. And mind you, Tyler Perry just had a great month. That's how I know Tyler Perry behind this. I didn't know he had a great month because he ain't had no great month. When you win it, when you trend it, you're going to see it no matter what you say. I didn't see the movie Sinner, but I knew it came out. Why? It was on my timeline. It's on my TV. It's being promoted. It's being pushed. I know when something is relevant and when it ain't. Nobody promotes Tyler Perry shit. I'm not subscribed to Netflix. Sorry. This is the person who's posting for Tyler Perry. Let me show you again these paid ass pages. The Polar Express, just a brown-skinned GAY boy. Bottom Nation. Bottom Nation. What is Bottom Nation? I told you, just a brown-skinned boy. What that mean? I told you, most of them brown-skinned people, they are rainbows and pink. I'm just going to keep giving you the proof because I told you, right? It's set up like this. When I read stuff, I know where it come from, I know what it's about, and I know when it's fake. These are the things where I'm trying to tell y'all, we're in a different world. I know who you are by what you say out your mouth. I know about what you don't say. I know about what you do and what you don't do. When I tell you this internet turned everybody's life into an algorithm, I can study your ass just like my content now. That's how they made the world, y'all. Where you're all predictable. You all have these limitations that are based on the internet. Also, half the stuff you believe and live by was told to you on this internet, and this is my proof that most of it was lies. Do you know I even saw it? I didn't want to put it up because I don't spread blasphemy. Guess what? I saw that somebody on Twitter try to put the Tyler Perry text messages, and they was trying to point to who was who. Like they tried to flip it. Everything that was Derek text, they tried to make it like it was Tyler text, and they try to swap the text out. They was doing. These are the lies they do. Like they were pointing arrows. See, this is what he said. Meanwhile, I'm like, yo, why y'all even trying to break down what the text mean? Or why are you going so hard trying to make it like Tyler said this, Tyler said that? No, it's called control. Let me show you again, man. When I tell you, this the nation behind Tyler Perry, y'all. Now I finally get to prove it's nothing wrong with people, man. Meaning, family, I'm just going to keep it real. It's people that base their life on sex. That's their business, but it has nothing to do with black people. That's the part they don't want to accept. They want to base their life on sex, but want to still claim black people. All right. Meanwhile, everybody black is not with your shit. All right. That's it. It's no more all the same no more. How is everybody the same when everybody got different beliefs, views? But the thing is, the people with the different beliefs and views, they don't want to stand alone. So I kept telling you the black community is where you hide at. Everybody dirty hides under black and speaks out and throw rocks and then hide back under black. I'm black. When right here, see, when I say they want to be black when it's convenient. So this black man is being accused of abusing somebody. Now, they want to use the black card to defend him, but what they say, they didn't say they black because they ain't black. Just a brown-skinned GAY boy, Bottom Nation. Bingo, they their own people, but they don't want to admit it. I told you already. They are their own people. They are their own race. They are their own nation. But the problem is most of them are in the closet. So that's why I keep telling you, this is not about nobody's sexuality. It's about why don't you guys just create your own world? Start your own shit. That's it. But you don't want to do that. Y'all want to hide, suffer, complain, embarrass, disgrace those black people. But you're not one. No, you guys got turned into colors. Let me show you again a colored boy. Just a brown-skinned GAY boy. See that flag? Brown. See? Color, color, color. Now go watch Living Color. You're going to see they had Damon Wayans doing what? 2 snaps in a circle. Hated it. Colored people, they say colored people do everything and anything. So when you was watching Living Color and they kept acting all those roles out, it wasn't by mistake. See, this the whole thing, y'all. Black people got turned into that. That's the whole thing. They got turned into that, but they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. That's the only thing we talking about. All right? And nobody cares about what nobody about. But I'm just showing you. I'm going to keep showing y'all, right? Tyler Perry could be wrong as 5 less shoes. But look what's going to say. Because this is being paid. What else you see is, I'm about to say, I hope there ain't no baby stroller. Just a brown-skinned GAY boy. Bottom Nation. What? Fire Nation, that's Tyler Perry and them. It's okay, but I want to show you, they are the main ones behind the black. So it's a reason why I've been saying I ain't black. I've been saying that for a reason, because the black people now is not the same black people we come from, y'all. That's what I kept telling y'all. Tyler Perry's a fake black person, y'all. This is what I was telling y'all. It ain't based on what country you from no more. No, this person right here is a fake black person. That's what I mean, y'all. A fake black person is a black person that was not raised on the same morals, principles. They didn't go to church young. They didn't pledge allegiance to the flag. Like they're a whole different people, y'all. That's what I wanted y'all to understand when I say certain stuff. No, black people, that's what you talking about, Tyler Perry and them. That's them. Get it? They their own race. Anybody not raised a certain way, get it? That's not them. They didn't read. They don't know nothing about nothing. Or they don't know about revolutionary books. They know about rainbow books. It's a difference. All right? They don't know about soul food. They know about veganism. All right? It's a different type of black people. You got black people worked out in the house doing push-ups, sit-ups. Then you got them blacks that was in gym cults. All right? It's different. I'm saying it for a reason, because that is all the people that support Tyler Perry, y'all. So like I said, when these idiots are gone, we won't have these conversations, because they the main ones that kept pushing what? Them black conversations. They the ones been on it, y'all. I've been off that stuff. What? All right, y'all, let's go. I'm just showing you the fake pages. All right? Working. I don't believe that guy. All right? See that fake Beyonce page? Then I tell you Beyonce got them fake ass bots. Then I tell you the Beehive was a manufactured company. They push brands. Beehive member working with Tyler Perry. Why? They all together. That's why. Huh? They all together. All right? That's it. The Beehive don't even exist. It's fake. So let's go. Timely sexual allegations against Tyler Perry. He's becoming too influential for black men. All right? I'm showing you bold-faced lies. What's up? What's up, Sheila? See the bold-faced lies? This is what I mean, y'all. I got to give clarity today. They come with all that black stuff that's not black no more, y'all. That's all I was trying to tell you. If you wasn't raised in them 80s, them 90s, them early 2000s, I'm going to keep telling y'all fools, Tyler Perry, he ain't got no fucking grandmother. Huh? If you're black and you were raised without a grandmother, you're not black. I'm going to tell you what it is. If you wasn't raised with one of them grandmothers, I tell you like this. If you were raised, you call yourself black, but nobody in your family made cornbread, and you ain't black. Or matter of fact, you're black, you the new black. I'm gonna just say that. And so I gotta clarify this. I want people to understand it's not about race, but it's about a separation. And it's hard to separate when you got people hiding in. Do you know every foul spirit on this planet hides under the black community, y'all? When I was young, I was told the worst devil was a black one, and I never forgot that. Even though I was also taught the white man was a devil, and I believed it. But at that same time, I was always also taught the worst devil is a black one. I stuck to that my whole life. I have never been let down by that. I have never been deceived by nobody black. Nobody black has ever set me up. Nobody black has ever put me in something I couldn't get out, because I know the code. Never trust black people. What? The worst devil is a black one. Always knew that. Meaning I always knew if something bad happened to me, if I ever face life or death situation, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be somebody black. All right? If I deal with betrayal or something in my life, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be somebody black. I already know that already. All right? So now I want you to see something. Once again, this is a manufactured topic. Timely sexual allegations against Tyler Perry. He's becoming too influential for black men. Now, family, is that not a lie? What black men will Tyler Perry influence? I'll show you one right here. The one that said Tyler Perry innocent. Just a brown-skinned, fruity boy, bottom nation. Those are the people he inspired. That's about it, Tyler Perry. See that bold-faced lie? What I say? Tyler Perry, now what he did influence the boys to do was get dressed up. He inspired all black men to put on dressing heels. That's what he inspired them to do. Not even be a film director, just to get dressed up like him. All right? That's it, y'all. So this is fake news. Tyler Perry is putting out news on himself. Damage control, y'all. Because I know about, I've been telling you nobody black trending. Tyler Perry been trying to trend this whole year. Just know, every project he dropped this year, he did not trend for it. He has not been making no noise. I keep telling you. The only fans they have is their fans. Only fans Tyler Perry got is the ones that believe in him. Only fans Jay-Z got is the ones that believe in him. That's my whole point. LeBron keep going. The only fans they have is the ones that believe in them. Other than that, they don't have no fans, y'all. All right? Now, where's the proof that Tyler Perry has been becoming too influential? Who the hell did he influence? If we looked around right now in the real world, where will we see his influence at? So we're going to break down these weak-ass people. Weak as hell. See, they give him money. They don't give him brains, y'all. They give him money. They don't give him wisdom. They don't give him heart. They don't give him nothing. How you know that? Family. They're not even people. You still didn't get that somehow these rich people got problems when it comes to dealing with humans. Whenever it comes to dealing with humans, especially in that sex department, somehow you ain't getting the fact that they're incompetent. They are incompetent when it comes to sex, y'all. I don't think y'all get that part. I'm going to tell you again. When you a grown-ass man and you was raised weird and you were not raised around black people, you didn't go to regular schools, dating, you don't know stuff. A lot of y'all don't know. This is what I mean. A lot of people, y'all, they don't start really learning about sex until they grown already. That's what makes them weirdos. I'm talking about they never learn how to conversate. It's those weirdos, some of them are nerds, or you got people that are just antisocial. They don't know that if you're not raised to have fun and communicate with people, you will get older and be dysfunctional. See? You don't know how to talk to people, make them laugh, make people feel comfortable, and people, they you know what I'm saying? If you like that, people to give you whatever you want. You ain't got to ask. Meaning, people to do for you, people to do things. Meaning, if somebody like you, they're going to let you know they like you. But it's some people, y'all, when it comes to basic stuff, you're starting to see it's an incompetent behavior in your 50s. They didn't understand the art of being married keeps you grounded. Being married keeps you out of trouble in that game. That's why you're going to see with all other races, they make sure they get married, whether it's real or not. They're going to be married because they're going to have structure. They're going to have kids. They're going to have structure. They're going to have a moral compass. So even when they step out and slip up, they still got something to go right back to. It's called order. When you live chaotic, you never have order. It's called freestyling. See that? Let's go. No, I want to keep showing you the fake world you was in. I will never, ever forget this episode by the Boondocks. Hashtag Tyler Perry. I was using it for Diddy. Now, they're using it for Tyler Perry. They saying that old man right there, Tyler Perry. That's right. Guess what? Like I said, Crunchy Black said it. Crunchy Black said, some of them be messing with them youngsters. And what Crunchy Black said? He said this. He said they do be sitting there watching. He said it. He said when them people be having their sex, everybody be watching. What else he threw a hint at? When you go to the freak off, you get to have fun with everybody. Told you already. I told you the black's job is to go and toss it up. The black's job is to go to the freak off and be freaky and get freaked off on. That's right. Because what Crunchy Black said? He said, I don't know if Glorilla was there. I might have went. He basically said, I done went there to try to hit Glorilla. I told you that's how I go down at the freak off, bro. That's right. When you go to that real Diddy party, that's what you go there for, to get you some. Hit you an entertainer. Have some fun. Everything on sight. That's right, y'all. Told you from day one, it's been nothing but a baby or a revelation, y'all. So everything I said, I'm not going to repeat. It's just that now you're seeing the world catch on to this fire. And nobody's going to escape it. We're going to get into all the Diddy charges. We're going to get into all of his lawsuits, y'all. We get into his real lawsuits today. Lot of playing, a lot of stupidity been going on, but you're going to see Diddy been covered up. Let's go. men and women are taking these rich black folks to the cleaners. I'm just going to sit here and not mind my black business. I want all the tea. So as you see, people are watching saying what? Men and women are taking these rich black folks to the cleaners. What am I showing you? People are just now starting to get hip what's going on. But a lot of people still don't get it. Words on the street. 32.5. I'm showing you all of Tyler Perry's paid pages. Let's go. He'll be fine. F these people. Whether it's true or not, the man wasn't saying nothing prior to him still working with Tyler. Plus, that man could have disassociated with Tyler from the beginning if it was that deep. No. I'm going to keep showing y'all, bro. When I tell y'all exposing yourself, those people over there, y'all, they support abusers. I told you that. I'm going to keep telling you. Black Hollywood is the ones that got abused the most. Y'all get abused in your household first. Then when you come out, you're good and ready. You're going to fall right in the hands of a pimp. Either way, you're going to be a sex toy and you're going to get pimped out. You're going to get played. And when it's all said and done, y'all going to be broke as usual. But I want you to see how some people are just trained, and love to co-sign F. They love it. They love it. See that? I want y'all to see this very well. See, when I saw it, I know how this shit work. I already know it's fake. Meaning, I know anybody going for Tyler Perry, they pay to do the shit. He'll be fine. F these people. See that? Never go with the victims. Always go with the accuser. They get mad at racism. They never get mad at rapism. They all exposed, y'all. Let's go. See that page? Another fake-ass page. 120 followers. Fake-ass page with Nicki Minaj on it. Fake-ass page, Beyonce on it. You see how I was telling you, some of you blacks, y'all so sorry. Y'all so sorry. Y'all can't even use your real picture. Huh? Y'all so sorry. Y'all got to talk junk with fake-ass pictures. That makes you more sorry. You're sorry as hell. You're so sorry. See that? No, it's called nobody. This is why black entertainment is done. Didn't I tell y'all black Twitter was finished? Okay then. Because no matter what they said about Tyler Perry, it ain't going to change nothing because it ain't working. See that? 120 followers. This is what they've been doing for the past 13, 14 years, making trending topics because the plan was for the fans to go with the flow. Run that way, fans. Oh, fans. Over here, fans. Oh, fans, over here. Hey. That was y'all was doing. That's what the whole day. They were doing this shit the whole time. Let me get some of them. Tossing y'all ass up with lies and BS. Watching a megalomaniac not be able to realize when the jig is actually up is extremely haunting. See, this person ain't with Tyler Perry. You know what the person said? Call him a megalomaniac. Saying that he don't want to realize his jig is up, meaning it's over, Tyler Perry. But people see what Tyler Perry doing. He's trying to put out his own media campaign. Sorry, Tyler's not going to work. Y'all don't control the internet no more. Tyler, do you mean to tell me you didn't get to your head that Elon Musk on this? Bro, I done showed them you trying to. Okay, y'all. A lot of y'all watch Tyler Perry. Just know his biggest projects he just dropped, them shits did not trend. They didn't make no noise. I showed on this channel when he dropped. It was not making no noise. This is why I tell you, I learned. It's a black world and it's the real world. Everything that's going in the black world, it don't even touch the real world no more. This is when I started to see this bubble. If I watch TV and cover media every single day, and I have never not once seen a Tyler Perry nothing promoted on my damn TV, not once. How do I know about all the people that watch Tyler Perry? Because I can assume they ass all got Netflix. That's why. Tyler Perry knew all you blacks with the Netflix. Here he comes. You're going to see. Most of y'all was on Netflix first. Then Tyler Perry came over. The thing you didn't catch, Tyler Perry came to Netflix because his ass got kicked out of Hollywood and they ain't getting no more jobs. That's why. You're going to see Tyler Perry to come to Netflix till his father, Harvey Weinstein, went to jail and Oprah cut his ass off. Oprah is with Jeff Bezos in Hawaii. She don't do that Atlanta stuff. That's Tyler Perry. Get it? She sent his ass home. So Tyler Perry ain't ducking this one. The same thing with Tyler Perry. The same thing I was telling you about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and LeBron. What I told y'all? Because y'all, a little family, y'all can see how it played out now. When I said, look, I said the only thing Jay-Z and Beyonce is worried about is keeping their black fans. I said the biggest cover-up is they don't want the black people to know. Did I not say that over 6 months ago? Okay, since then a lot of black people woke up. Now Tyler Perry is trying to do the same thing Jay-Z and Beyonce do, trying to cover it up. I'm going to keep telling you, this is how I know. If Tyler Perry really want to fight this shit, and he really wanted some, let me show you the black game they play. You can be with the black people at and deceive them with text and posts because they don't watch TV. If Tyler Perry want to claim his innocence, all he got to do is what? Call for an interview on what? National TV. Give a statement on national TV. He didn't do that because in the black world, they know they believe anything they read on the internet because that's how they brainwashed their ass the past 10 years. So I'm going to say it again. It's not a coincidence. A lot of y'all don't watch TV no more. I'm not trying to diss y'all, but I got to keep saying it so a lot of y'all will wake up because you're going to be late. The real world is back on TV. Anybody don't got no TV? I don't care if you ain't got a regular antenna. I got one of them too. I got the regular hookup. I got all that shit. I got about 4 or 5 TVs. I do this media shit for real. I'm not with that bragging shit, y'all. But I'm going to tell you what I do, whether I'm on this internet or not. I care more about tech and furniture, all that. Because I'm going to stay on point in this world. That's what this world is about. Information coming out every day, every day, every day, every day. But you still stuck. No, the plan was to put y'all on this internet because y'all going to be in a fake world of believing everything you see on your timeline. And it happened for so long, that's why most of y'all are blind now. My point is, the blind leading the blind is when you don't know nothing, then you listen to somebody else that don't know nothing. Meanwhile, you can look at TV, certain platforms, get all the shit for yourself, know everything. So Tyler Perry is playing the game of keep black people asleep. The same thing Jay-Z tried. Beyonce, it don't work because he don't want to go on national TV. You know why? When you ain't got a leg to stand on, you ain't going to go on national TV. That's why. When Michael Jackson got accused, what did he do? Did he not give a national press conference on TV? Told y'all, a lot of y'all forgot. No, they play this game called Make Black People Think I'm Innocent, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna continue to get my money. Because they doing it already. Shannon Sharp. Like I said, it's so many of them, I don't want to say their name. No, y'all getting pranked right now. Y'all talking all this smoke about what you ain't about. Man, y'all got about 10 open cases right now. And y'all watching all of their ass. Y'all got about 10 open cases of accusations. So that's why they didn't get that. It's a lot of reasons why nobody respect y'all. People don't respect people when they play in their face. You mean TD got accused? He still was preaching in the church? No, y'all. They're trying to hold on to the last of their money. And they ain't leaving for nobody. So, when I said before, they're going to play in your face till they can't no more. See? Meanwhile, why I keep saying this stuff? Y'all was taught to hate people so bad. But for some reason, it's certain people y'all won't never hate. That's how I know they're the ones control y'all brain. And that's why I know a lot of y'all ass out of here. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Let's go. Because they've been controlling and manipulating this shit for so long. When I understood that I had to be quiet for so long, watching the whole world be fake, watching everybody jump off cliff, just watching this shit, and I'm just waiting for everybody to just be gone. Get out of here so things can go back forward. I've been waiting for things to go back how it was, meaning somewhere in that direction. That's it. Just forward. It don't got to be how it was. I'm just waiting for stuff to go forward. Everything I'm seeing now is backwards. That's it. That's it. We're talking about people that have been abusing for a decade already. People that have been super fruity for over a decade already. Man, this stuff old. That's why it don't move me. But I'm going to talk about it because it's update. See that? Tyler Perry paying for views. What else did you know about Tyler Perry? Did you know that Tyler Perry was tied in with Harry and Meghan? This could be some of Tyler's trouble. Did you know Tyler was tied in with Meghan and them? Did y'all know that? Y'all kept hearing about how Prince Harry and all this stuff, y'all try to say he this, that, and the third. Well, somehow his ass ain't in no trouble, and somehow Tyler Perry in trouble. Remember they were trying to say, oh, he been a dick. No, y'all, that's the secret of this whole thing. All right, you got people that didn't go to Diddy parties but still did a lot of dirt. That's the trick too. That's another trick y'all caught up in. You got people might go to not one Diddy party, did way more dirt than Diddy. That's right. Tyler Perry speaks out amid the sexual harassment assault allegations. He wants everyone to be as calm as they can. Once again, that shit was fake. Cause did homework on it, kind of find out that's some shit from his page from 2020. But somebody tried to repost it like he gave a response. But it was fake. Everything I showed you, fake manufactured. Look who taking up for Tyler Perry, y'all. A fake ass Nicki Minaj page. Look who else taking up for Tyler Perry. A fake ass Beyonce page. Just a brown skinned GAY boy. Bottom Nation, stand up. I told you they're a nation in the gang. They come here and put rainbows in every day. They sure do. Yeah, when they put on rainbow flags, they're not trolling. They waving their flags, bro. That's what they be doing, man. They be flying their flags. I ain't got nothing against them, man. I be just telling them I know already. I know that brown people, them fake black people, no, they really rainbow. They the biggest rainbow on the planet. I already know. Everybody knows that shit. The person told you right here, bottom nation, because them flags represent nations. So you don't see them with no red, black, and green. You don't see them with no yellow, green, red. No, rainbow. That's their nation, but they don't want to claim it, y'all. Claim your fucking nation, guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. Claim your nation. Start a new life. I said most of y'all can't do that because you ain't got nobody to love you anyway. All you got is a flag. Nobody loves you. Did you get it yet? No, that's why I say y'all stuck in that shit. You too broke to move to San Francisco. You too broke to live in a village. So you're going to be a big rainbow, but you ain't going to live in no real rainbow community, and you ain't going to be down the real rainbow. You a fake rainbow. Real rainbow people ain't poor. Did you know that? The real rainbow community is not poor. So if you're a rainbow and you're poor, somebody got tricked. Oh, Lord, he pandering to the Christians again. I'm showing you both postings. I'm showing you the people that's seeing through Tyler Perry and the people that's lying for him. What they say? Oh, Lord, he's pandering to Christians again. What is Tyler Perry doing? Trying to seek damage control. Because the secret is those black Christians he deal with are dumb. And they're programmed to deal with what? Forgiveness. But they're so stupid, they forgive everybody. Even though that man in the book, he ain't saying about forgiving everybody. He said, well, some people, it's smoke. Meanwhile, he knows he can play on the church because Tyler Perry is the one that put their ass to sleep. He knows he got power in the church. Tyler Perry has more power than Jesus in the church. Yes, he does. T.D. Jakes and Tyler Perry have more power in the black community than Jesus himself. Yes, they do. Because after the 2000s, people made entertainment their religion. Something they deal with 24/7, rely on it. See, how many of y'all wake up, you're going to play some music. How many of y'all jump in your car, you're going to play some music. You're going to come home, play music. You're going to play music. You're going to play music. You're going to play music. Because it's your life. It's your religion. Only thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. You just don't put energy into nothing else. The same. That's the only thing. Ain't nothing wrong with no music. But see, now you're going to see, right? All that shit Tyler Perry been trying to do, it ain't going to work. Because his time is up. His time is up. And see, the church forgave T.D. Jakes, but then again, T.D. Jakes' church got empty. So T.D. Jakes also stepped down because he knew he wasn't making no real money. All right? So let's go down the line. Let's go to Bali, Indonesia. That's right. That's right. I'm going to keep showing you nobody ducking this smoke. Now, this is very important, y'all. You're looking at what happened in Bali. Flights got grounded. Everything. No flight, no nothing. I'm going to say Russell been over there being 10 times more perverted. I think they sanctioned that for them perverts to go there. When I said these fools live out the country, what part you do not understand? They ass got ran out. They are the pedos, y'all. They are the pedos. They are the abusers. And I'm telling you, family, for me doing my studies, these people had one job to do, and that was to turn out every single community in this country that they can and get everybody to believe them that they can and get everybody to participate in all of the same behavior. Huh? Russell Simmons even taught you how to do Hinduism. He's going to teach you foreign religion. He's going to teach you everything opposite. And like I said, it's no coincidence Russell Simmons' daddy was a preacher. That means everything he did opposite of that book, he did on purpose. Also, when you understand the truth is Russell Simmons did not own Def Jam. He was a face for that man, Rick Rubin. And then you will understand why that man right there, Russell Simmons, was one of the first black men to get tossed up in black Hollywood in the industry. He was one of the favorite black men getting on his knees. That's right. Russell Simmons was a puppet for Rick Rubin. These are facts. In the 80s, when Rick Rubin started Def Jam, it was no such thing as nobody white putting their face on rap. But when you know your real hip-hop history, you will know that Rick Rubin, that so-called white man, made them LL Cool J beats. He made them Beastie Boy beats you love to this day. But he had to put it on a black face. That's Russell Simmons. So the truth is, Russell Simmons was always the face of Def Jam. He ain't never owned Def Jam. That is my number one stand to the world. You've been living a false reality, and hopefully you don't believe it no more. Because Russell was fake, Jay-Z was fake, they all was fake. And when Leo Cohen came, he ran that label for real. Because Rick Rubin said, Leo, you gonna run it now. Russell, you the face for the blacks. That's what it always been. But when you understand all the blacks that got abused, then you'll know it was the industry game. Because in the 90s, when hip-hop started to blow up, gangster rap, them executives said, peace out. We'll see y'all later. Y'all gonna do it. We don't want nothing to do with this stuff, and we don't want no blame. So y'all gonna sit in this chair for 30 years, and by that time, everybody's gonna forget about us. They're all gonna forget we did it first. So y'all gonna do it, Russell. But what they didn't know, when it was all said and done, they were all gonna get exposed. So when I keep telling you, yeah, you hear about them selling their soul, but they didn't comprehend the one they sell their soul to is the ultimate trickster. I don't care. I don't care what awful pledge you take. If I was gang banging, I caught myself, I'm looking out for the community, somehow I'm gonna end up doing some other shit destructive, and I got tricked. You're gonna take your pledge, you're gonna claim you're doing this, but you're gonna look at yourself and say, damn, I'm doing a whole bunch of other shit. The shit I'm supposed to be doing, I ain't even doing it. Because you got tricked. Y'all got tricked with false knowledge, false hope, money. The money is what gave you the false reality. See, I told you a bunch of bullshit, but I gave you some money and walked off. So you believed it. That's all that happened. So what you're watching is the people that told them these lies that they're going to be straight and they're always going to be good are the same people exposing their ass, telling them, hey, y'all ain't been doing too good. Know what we going to do? We going to tell all those blacks that y'all got rich off. We going to tell all those blacks what y'all really about. And that's how we're going to get rid of all of y'all. And that's how we're going to wash our hands. That's right. If you know about movies, meaning if you know about rulership, if family, you seen what they did to Saddam Hussein. That's what they doing to him. Remember when they got Saddam Hussein, people to go, okay, Bin Laden, okay, you seen it happen, right? What you see the pattern of, certain people get used, and then when they don't need them no more, get out of here. Russell Simmons, all of them. So I went through all that to say, you're looking at Bali, Indonesia, where Russell Simmons is at. Magically, volcano erupted, fire, ash, all throughout. But the main thing is evacuations. So everywhere around that, evacuations. Get it? And we don't know who got evacuated. We don't know who got rounded up. Let me show you why he in Bali. See how Bali look hood? Bali ain't what you think it is. No. Meaning, man, they could be doing way more dirt over there now. Because them civilians don't know no better, y'all. All right? It forced dozens of residents living in 2 villages near the volcano to evacuate their houses. Officials at the local disaster mitigation agency said, and I still know they're going to downplay stuff, that whole island could be on lockdown. All right? For all we know, Russell Simmons could have got burnt up. BALI, so another thing I said about Hollywood and Diddy list and all that, I said, yo, y'all, some of them you ain't going to see no more anyway. BALI flights canceled after Indonesian volcano spews 10 kilometers high ash tower. So, hey, you ain't got to believe, just know a lot of stuff happening, and it's happening to certain people. All right? Usher ass over there too. Yup. Because the real family members that are left, Russell Simmons, Diddy, Usher, they family. Russell was right there when Diddy had him young. Usher is trained. Usher been being touched on. He been sucking you know what since he was that young, y'all. He been with the program since then. Why you think Usher's so dedicated, y'all? Why you think Usher always gonna go out his way to let you know who he is? Usher prove to you, he don't rock with black people. He don't deal with none of that stuff. All right? You gonna see. He was in Atlanta. He didn't do nothing for Atlanta. His ass left. You gonna now see that. Being that y'all know good to be their fans, meaning they know the game is over. They don't got to lie and play in your face. Now you're going to see how they really feel. They're showing you they don't like you like that. And they showing you they don't rock with y'all like that. You getting the proof now. All you seeing is them trying to save their ass. So like I said, if you went against how you was raised, that's who you are. But you ain't black. Get it? That's right. I know about Hinduism. I know about all religion. But I don't go perpetrating like I'm down with religion. Like them. That's what they do. All right? Frauds. What else you going to see about them? What I said before, you're going to see no matter what religion they do, no matter what religion they try, somehow it don't work. Did you know that? Did you know sometimes if you call yourself with a religion and it don't work, did you know that means something? You're going to see. They deal with all this shit, somehow they ass in trouble. Guess to me it don't work. Did you know you're dealing with that real stuff? Nothing never happens to you. You're always protected. You know how to get stuff off you. You know how to get out of stuff. Seem to me like none of y'all magic work. I don't care who you're down with. I'm the one that said, y'all all so sorry. Even the devil don't want nothing to do with none of y'all no more. I said that last year. Y'all so sorry. The devil don't want nothing to do with y'all. I said it already. Y'all are so sorry. The devil don't even want to take your life. He just said, get out of here. I'm going to tear up the contract. Just get out of here. That's how sorry y'all are. All right? You ever see people sell their soul and then was dumb after that? That's them. That's Black Hollywood. All right? That means they couldn't even sell their soul correctly. That's right. They can't even do right when they do it wrong. They dumb. Huh? Dark-skinned Diddy. Y'all know about dark-skinned Diddy? That's Diddy on them drugs. Look what Diddy was doing. We spoke about it before. Going through this whole Diddy stuff, it all looks crazy to me because I always said, yo, how did this man have all the kids? Why the parents never around? Y'all think that picture with Diddy normal, huh? The one to the left is, not that one to the right. Not that one to the right. Then, when we saw him come out on Ellen DeGeneres show, what did he do? The same thing, right? No. Diddy been giving us them subliminal messages, what he be doing, and the rest of them be doing. Huh? Tell you, man, everything been in y'all face all this time. Now you know what blind mean, man. Blind ain't just Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, man. When you don't got no eyes, you don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, this picture right here alone is disturbing because it said that, let's go. Because we about to get into the lawsuits. All the lawsuits against Diddy is the reason why his ass is done. We're going to get into the lawsuits. We're going to look at what's still standing and what ain't. But as of now, what I've been seeing, according to what's been proved, like the drug mule got caught, he was supposed to testify yesterday. But allegedly, a juror got sick. All right, y'all, holla at me. Now we're going to go back to the past to show you. Ain't nothing new. We're only talking about old stuff. That's why I'm getting bored. Who is Diddy in this picture with? Holla at me right now. Let's go. I told you, if I don't turn up, I'll be bored. Let's go. Let's go. Huh? This been in our face. The question is, how long y'all been doing this shit? But we don't care. We just looking and laughing because it's over. All right? For those who don't get it, you're looking at Diddy with a you-know-what in your face. When I said, bro, yeah, we might have been masculine, but they still was tricking brothers to pull their pants down and have their ass out. You see Diddy was outright in your face when I said it is so much stuff that played out in front of y'all, you just didn't get it. I said I can show y'all hundreds of things that you watched, you liked, and you had no clue what you was looking at. Because the truth is too, really, before the BBLs, they was able to make them way more passable. That's when I learned studying this Diddy shit. They always make the real woman look like the trans woman. So that way they can blend them in. Remember when I was on the channel joking, I said, yo, women turning to trans. Remember I was joking? Then I peeped game. I said, nah, it's for real. I said, oh, I know why they do it now. Make the woman change how. See, I learned all this shit. Hollywood, they control the woman's look. It's called a fad. So when y'all do the fad, guess what? Guess who's going to do it next? The cross-dressers. But what you didn't know is that fad was already set. So the new fad going to be baby hairs. So you think it's for you. It ain't really for you. It's for the trans, but you're going to wear it first because they know women set the standard of beauty. So whatever they wanted to be the standard, they let women do it first. And then everybody else could blend in. That's how it works. It always been like that. So remember back in the day, skinny was cool. Think about Aaliyah. Now I broke all this down to you because I know about cleavage. I know how this shit works. I know about fashion. Every so often, the focus changes on the clothes. So let's go back. When we were young, titties was the shit. And you will see they purposely would make shirts for women breasts to show, the cleavage. Then when breasts played out, they went to the booty. When? The song called Thong. Thong, thong, thong. Okay, that put the focus on the ass. Then they started making jeans, lowrider jeans, to show the thong on purpose. To show you how Hollywood sets the tone of how you're going to dress, how you're going to look. That's how it works. So around this time of the thong, the stomach was popping. You know, a lot of you ladies went back into the stomach, trying to work your stomach out. But y'all know, early 2000s, think about Aaliyah, left out all that flat stomach. I'm going to be real, back then, no flat stomach. Hey, I like one more flat stomach at that time. I'm older now, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't no coincidence all baby mothers have flat stomachs, right? Because that was the cleavage, meaning that was the thing. For certain people, everybody had their preference, meaning it was never just about just ass. All right, you look at everything. Okay, she got some nice titties, she got a nice ass, she got a flat stomach. Okay, you're looking at all that shit. That's how it was. This generation, booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. Ben stopped watching porn a while. They just kept showing booty. Then they kept showing all the porn been fruity. Ben knew that years ago. All the porn, they just show back shots. All the porn, they don't even show the woman's face, bro. Been knowing that. They been grooming them for booty, 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 booty. So I know the porno people in on it. Everybody's in on it. We're gonna keep showing booty, 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 but don't show the woman's face. On the timeline, booty, 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 booty. Don't show in between the legs. So that's how a lot of y'all got grooms. So I know it's more than just booty. All right? No. So Diddy's with a cross-dresser right in your face. I zoomed in close, seen a little hair bump just to confirm it, but you'll think she's a crackhead. No. This is a Hollywood thing. They've been doing this shit for decades because he's the diddler. Now let's put it all together. Now see, this is my homework I brought to the table. Other people, they was able to see he was doing this in Biggie videos. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. Juicy and Warning. To show you this is what they've been doing, y'all. Also, don't forget the name of the game is selling out too. In this game, you might got to let one of them give you some head and you paid, bro. That's it. You ain't got to do nothing, but you're going to get some head from that person. See? That's what Diddy does. Now you see when I said you hang with Diddy, ain't no such thing as being fruity, because he's going to get you caught up. You're going to do something. All right? Jim Jones, you're going to let that person go down on you. That's right. All right? So ain't no more secrets, y'all. Diddy is humping on a trans at a party. That means everybody know. Everybody been knowing it, but it been a shh. But it ain't got to be quiet no more. All right, let's go. This person right here. Hold up. Let me scroll down. Hold up. I know I did not delete it. Where that, all right, we about to go there. I'm about to go back into, I might have deleted that person by mistake. I'll bring it back. All right, let's just get into it. All right, we're going to get into it. We're going to look at all other people allegedly waiting for their payout from Diddy. It's over 30. I couldn't get them all. All right. So we're going to look at the real deal. It's all about how this case going to close out. It ain't going to end good for Diddy. Anything with him guilty, he coming off that money. Let's go. Joy Dickinson Neal, a then college student who claimed Diddy drugged, sexually assaulted, and abused her in 1991 and recorded the incident on videotape, which was distributed to others in the music industry. Joy Dickinson, Diddy did that 91. Because remember, back then, that's what they really did. Did you hear the same thing with Stevie J did to Eve? Okay, that is the game they always played. It's all playing out now. Derek Lee Cardello Smith, a long-term Michigan inmate who said Diddy allegedly assaulted him at a Detroit Holiday Inn after party. He received a default civil suit judgment in September, which was reversed a week later. The case has been dismissed multiple times, with Cardello Smith filing an intention to appeal in March. So as you see, he's been fighting for his, but this is what I want y'all to see, understand that all his lawsuits are being kept quiet because a lot of them been updated. Yeah. So when they was releasing all this stuff last year, what I didn't know is before May, like February, March, April, certain people started updating their stuff, and people was coming out that we didn't know about. Yeah. But then a few got thrown out, like Little Raw, he got thrown out. This guy right here, he was supposed to get paid, but he got to fight back for it. Now, let's go to Adria English. Alleged she was sex trafficked at Diddy's notorious white party from 2004 to 2009. She filed her lawsuit in July 2024. All right? Her lawyers quit twice because they're saying she's a problem. All right? Now, Dawn Richard is also suing Diddy. You see what I was trying to tell y'all? Some stuff is played low key. You ain't gonna know no numbers neither. But Dawn Richards allegedly suing Diddy too. Dawn Richard, formerly Danity Kane, Dirty Money singer, who accused Diddy of stealing her work, withholding payment, and subjecting her to inhumane working conditions over the course of their decade-long professional relationship. He was with Dawn Richards a decade. That whole decade, I was not rocking with Diddy. I remember like yesterday because it was something said when Diddy and Dirty Money was on tour, they was on tour with Snoop Dogg. And something I remembered. I remember when I was in Atlantic City, Diddy and Dirty Money came and Snoop Dogg came. I remember. That was about 2012, somewhere around there. Yeah. So, let's go. I didn't know that chick was with him for 10 years. No, they just in trouble. I'm talking about Dawn Richard. We're going to get back to her. Dawn Richard. All right, so look. She's suing Diddy for stealing her work, withholding payment, and subjecting her to inhumane working conditions over the course of their decade-long professional relationship, which alleged included assault, groping, false imprisonment, and multiple instances where she claimed to have seen the producer assault Cassie. The question is, Dawn Richard, did you and Diddy have sex? You was around this man a decade. Stop it. Dahlia Graves claimed Combs and his then bodyguard, Joseph, Big Joe Sherman, viciously RAPE'd her at the Bad Boy Record Studio in New York City, and that Combs recorded and shared footage of the alleged 2001 assault. Sherman is suing her for defamation. That's Joe. Joe suing her. What's up, Matt? Let me show you who Joe is. This Big Joe right here. What's up, Big Joe? Big Joe was Cameron's bodyguard. Everybody in the gang know Big Joe. So let me make this clear about this punk named Cameron. No. Only reason why nobody never put a finger on Cameron, that's because of Big Joe. Understand that part. It ain't because of Jim Jones. It ain't because it's fake-ass gang affiliation. It ain't because of none of that Harlem shit. It's because of Big Joe. All right? Nobody gonna touch Cameron because Big Joe always was on deck. And Cameron knew don't come out without Big Joe because Big Joe held Cameron down, period. All right? So I ain't gonna take no away from Big Joe. Big Joe made sure Cameron didn't get touched. Understand that part. What else I'm gonna show you? You gonna see Cameron wasn't that pink back then, but life after Diddy. Look at Cameron now. Because what they not gonna tell you, if they don't get down with that pink and that rainbow, they ain't gonna get a penny. Period, Lenny. That's right. So Big Joe was in the lawsuit. So when I said that Cameron is part of the family, are you getting it through your head now? When I said half the people affiliated with this shit from New York, they all dirty and they all on YouTube in your face, but they only for the dirty section. Let's go. See that? Cameron is 100% down with Diddy. What else Cameron proved to you? He proved to you he don't like women. He is the face of F that bitch. Yeah, bro. Care about no hoe. That's him. Straight Diddy. But you had no clue. Cameron bodyguard was in the lawsuit now, did you? You don't think Cam know that? Now you see why they working on this internet? Why you ain't talking about it, Cameron? Because your bodyguard in it. That's why, stupid. Big Joe, he fighting for himself. He said he got to do it. He got a countersuit. Let's go. Told you, man. Black entertainment is corny because they all dirty, y'all. They all dirty and they're liars. Black Hollywood, black rappers, nobody could tell the truth. That's why they corny. They don't have no content. That's why they corny. All their stories, 30 to 20 years old. That's why they corny. All right, that's it. So as you see, Thalia Graves claimed Combs and his then bodyguard, Big Joe, because Big Joe was Diddy bodyguard. He gonna be your bodyguard too. All right, because it's a Harlem thing. Punk. Let's go. Big Joe Sherman viciously RAPE'd her at the Bad Boy Record Studio in New York City at the Combs recorded shared footage. So allegedly passing that tape. But to be fair, Joe is he put his lawsuit in. Sherman is suing her for defamation. So he ain't just sitting back. But I just wanted you to see, it ain't about him being sued. I just want to show you Cameron affiliation. Because when they said Big Joe, I know Big Joe is. Cameron. Huh? That's the man that made sure Cam ain't get dealt with. It's him. Then you're going to see when True Life started putting hands on Cameron, Big Joe wasn't with him no more. That's why. So Cam had to go in the house. That's right. See? Everywhere he went, Big Joe right there. Everywhere he went, Big Joe right there. Cam is a certified punk. Punk and punk. He more with punk than Mace. I told you that. Mace more thorough than Cam, y'all. I'm going to keep telling you that shit. When I said it's all of them. See that? Cameron bodyguard in a Diddy trial, in a Diddy lawsuit. Huh? But Cameron no Diddy, hell no. He don't know. Nope. All right, y'all, let's go. That's why the internet gonna crash, because Cameron got a YouTube channel. All right, let's go. Ashley Palm. Number 14. All these are lawsuits, y'all. Claim Combs and others violently gang raped her at the Orinda, California apartment of Shane Pierce, one of his associates. In 2018, Parham refiled her lawsuit months later to add comedian Drewski, football wide receiver Odell Beckham, Diddy's mother Janice, and alleged associates to the lawsuit. As with other claims, Combs has denied the allegations, as has Drewski, Beckham. California law enforcement officials call Parham's lawsuit claims, they try to call it bogus, but we also know in this same case, Diddy had an officer dressing up. It is said that Diddy had a Las Vegas officer on the payroll acting like a police officer, and he is the one that answered to this call. It was said the woman called the police, went to file a report, and that man Diddy had somebody else come to take the report dressed up as a man. They were doing dirt, man. That like I said before, That's the scary part to me. That man Diddy had dirty officers, y'all. He had a dirty Las Vegas officer perpetrate like he was a California officer out of his jurisdiction. All right? You see Don Lewis? See Dirty Money? You see that Ciroc? Oh, this the man that I meant to tell you what Country Black said. Country Black, in his interview, he said it. He said he used to run into Diddy in Vegas, but he said one thing about Vegas. He said the stuff in the drink. Remember, Country Black know exactly what's going on. He was speaking about the ketamine. And like he said in Vegas, he said that's what the white boys do. He said the white boys walk around with that. He said, but they just take a little shot. But the key thing he said that stuff make you super hard, super horny, and you'll smash anything. That was one of the main reasons Diddy was giving them that stuff. When I tell you that Diddy's job was to turn their ass into flowers, I'm not playing with you. When Diddy finished with your ass, you're going to be GAY because he had to control the gangster rap program. And he had to turn gangsters into flowers, y'all. And Country Black said it. He said the white boys do that drug, but he said they take a little bit of it. But he said it. It don't just knock you out and make you woozy. It makes you hard and horny as hell when you'll hump anything. So now you think all those men, all those strippers, all that stuff they was doing. No, y'all, it's out the closet. Let's go. We ain't finished yet. All right, we ain't finished yet. These are all the Diddy lawsuits, y'all. All the lawsuits that are still pending. Mostly all these are still pending. So you can see from these lawsuits, he's gonna be broke. Either way, he's finished. Breonna Boglin, that's the one that was in court the other day. A fashion designer who claimed Combs dangled her from a 17th floor. Now, remember what I told y'all? It's all of them, what I say. Fashion designers, stylists, hairstylists, managers. Are you getting the program out? All of them? It's so many of them. All the hairstylists still out here. That's with this shit. All of the modeling agencies, they still out here. The photographers, they still out here. Huh? The limo drivers, they out here. Cassie homegirl that Diddy allegedly hung off the balcony. What is she? A fashion designer. So what they use the fashion. Now I'm gonna show you how this shit works. You still ain't get it yet. The low-level people, what they use them for? The drugs, the violence. Well, she was supposed to be Diddy's and Cassie fashion designer, but she the same one said she was bringing drugs. Capricorn Clark, Diddy's supposed to be assistant, come to find out she was what? Doing drugs, bringing the drugs, picking up scripts, watching Cassie. I told you, the main ones are the ones that are not famous, and they the ones in your face right now. That's what I keep telling you. When I say it's a nation of them, it's a lot of them. When you understand damn near everybody black that got a payout, damn near everybody black in a gated community, damn near every black of a financial status. Not all of them, but a large percentage of them. They with the shits. They in this program, y'all. When I said it was this big plan, one day we're going to flush all y'all down the toilet and we'll never have to worry about none of y'all again. Y'all forgot about history. Y'all forgot about the books. Y'all forgot about a lot of books. You forgot what was written in them books, that one day you're going to be gone. Yup. Let's go. They kept their word. They didn't go back on their word. See? They kept it real, they word. See? When I tell you, everybody got their own religion, well, everybody that was down with the devil, they kept their religion going. They ain't lose their faith. Guess who lost their faith? Huh? Everybody that believe in the devil, they still moving strong. They moving strong. That's right. Hey, y'all forgot. They didn't forget nothing. They understood what it was. Destroy their ass. Let's go. All right, so look. LaTroya Grayson says she was hospitalized after Combs allegedly sexually assaulted her at a black party. See, you only know about white parties. She got mistreated at a black party. So, right here, after she won a radio station contest to attend one of his New York City parties. So, like I said, way more than freak-off parties. You got to look at Diddy like he might have had a minimum of 15 parties a year. Then ain't got nothing to do with him going to other people's party. Because ain't no party like a Diddy party, and the shit ain't going to stop. Now you know what's going to happen. Wherever Diddy at, baby all on deck. And dildos. And he also had a medicine bag. Huh? What else Diddy had? He had the low-level people. You know why you with the shit? Because Diddy going to make you hold a medicine bag. You a drug dealer now. Huh? Then they say he made all this, his guests carry fanny packs. All right, let's go. These are all the lawsuits against Diddy. Philip Pines, Diddy's ex-executive assistants, who claimed the Sean John founder made him assist in sex trafficking operation from 2019 to 2021. This is when I said a lot of people told on Diddy behind the scenes. Now I want you to look at none of these names in court. When I said that, everything played out already, guys. You ain't gonna get out this court case. Look at all these names. All these names got lawsuits on his ass right now as we speak. Sarah Rivers, making a band. Y'all know her. Accused Combs of sexual misconduct in a lawsuit filed in February 2025. On the same day, she appeared on Peacock. Oh my God. Sarah did not sue that man till she was called on the show. Sorry as hell. Now you got the proof that what? Freddie P, all of them scared. Like I said, only the woman, y'all. The men scared. The men are scared. Everybody else, they got called on a big platform, Peacock. Freddie P, Chopper, all the dialogue. That's still good, but it's internet. It's black stuff. They didn't put their story to the world. Sarah was not going to get a penny. She waited to the last minute to put her paperwork in, y'all. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. But, hey, they all against Diddy. All these lawsuits. He going to be broke, y'all. Bank on, he's broke. He's finished. And I heard somebody say his mother got the money in her account. Well, you're going to see people sue his mother, too. Yup, it's all together, y'all. Let's go. Jordan Chaton, a former chef who worked for Combs from 2007 to 2010 and alleged the music mogul physically assaulted her during an argument at his home in an appearance of the docuseries The Fall of Diddy. Chaton has not filed a lawsuit. See, this person ain't filed. But that chick from making the band, she filed. But these are all lawsuits. Kate Passion, a Canadian actress and former girlfriend of Combs, on and off in the late 2010s. You can see this when he got Justin Bieber, who claimed in the docuseries The Fall of Diddy that he subjected her to non-consensual sex. Passion has not filed a lawsuit. This person ain't filed neither. Two people ain't filed nothing. All right? Meaning, okay, this is what I'm saying. Look, these are the people that spoke against him right here, but they didn't file. Meaning they got a lawsuit, but they didn't file. They can if they wanted to. Yanika Adeshina, a woman according to February 2025. Okay, let me clarify this. I'm not in the lawsuit section right now. I'm going to get back to that. This is part of the section of all other people he abused. Like, it's so many people that you didn't hear about. These are some of the people I'm giving you. Like, right here. Let me give you this right here. Right here. Hold up. Yeah, this right here. John Mazzaro, this is a lawsuit, claimed Combs orchestrated the man's abduction from his Florida home to a party at a Miami residence with multiple celebrities present. This is the man that said Diddy took him to that house of Gloria Estefan. This is the man that accused Jay-Z, Beyonce, and LeBron of being there. Ain't no lawsuit on Beyonce and Jay-Z. Everything is still on LeBron. This is the man that said LeBron had on a towel and was just looking at him like, yo. He said, LeBron said, y'all need to do something about this. And LeBron James was said to be in a towel by this man right here. All right? He's suing. He was humiliated and sexually assaulted. He assaulted him in a targeted revenge plot. Another accuser, Adria English, is a defendant. So this man Joseph said when Diddy got him, it was on some payback stuff. I don't know what happened. Because I also know through a lot of these stories, it was said when he wanted to get payback on certain people, he was getting them screwed. This right here is another lawsuit. Check this out. A woman, according to February 2025, a lawsuit in which she is representing herself, was allegedly babysat by Diddy's mother, y'all. Check this out. This woman said she was babysitted by Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, from 1972 to 75. Adeshina claimed Diddy would orally sodomize and forcibly penetrate her and allow friends to watch and join in. During the time, Diddy, born in 1969, would have been a toddler, but Aisha claimed he was at least 12. 12 years old. Y'all see this? This is why Janice in it. Janice in it for some stuff too. Yes. You mean to tell me Janice was a babysitter? How's that? When they told me at night she was a damn brothel and a whole house and a drug house. No, y'all, they're from a weird family. They're weird. Diddy's weird. When I tell you it was these weird black people made, it was called make them opposite everything of who they are. Hey, you didn't know anything opposite of that church was going to be weird. See, the church and religion that we, it was to give you a foundation so you won't turn crazy. So you won't be a loon ball. So you're going to do other stuff, but see, you have certain stuff where you won't become a lunatic. So that's what happened. Everybody became lunatics, y'all. Miss Benitez, a 20-year-old New York University student, lawsuit on Diddy. Let's go. Lawsuit, look, claimed Combs sexually assaulted her while she was unconscious at a party in Lower Manhattan in 1995. Justin Gooch, another lawsuit. A then 16-year-old who alleged Combs gave him drugs and sexually assaulted him at the Tunnel nightclub. The same tunnel Choke No Joke built his channel on. The same tunnel Choke No Joke always talking about. But Choke No Joke never told you that the tunnel was a gay club. It was just hip-hop on the weekend. Then you're going to learn hip-hop was in most gay cities. All right? Check your city. Check your town. You might not know y'all favorite hip-hop club. It was a gay club 9 times out of 10 during the week because nobody else will rent out the hip-hop clubs. The gay community has a lot to do with hip-hop, y'all. Give them their credit. It's Pride Month and it's also hip-hop month. All right? That's it. See, I'm not phobic. I can give people their credit. The people that's phobic, they can't give them their credit. Shh. Don't never let them know they helped build gangster rap. Don't never let them know the Rainbow people sponsored all that rap in the beginning. Def Jam, Planet Rock, that was those nice Rainbow people. They always had their hands in rap because they started rap after disco. The people that had the money behind disco said, we'll take this money and start our new thing, call it hip hop, and we'll put it in the ghetto. That's what happened. They also knew hip hoppers were the kids of the parents who were into disco. Then you're going to see hip hop started on what? Disco records. So hip hop always been fruity. All right, it's okay. Leslie Cockrell, a then 24-year-old music scout, was claimed Combs drugged and assaulted her at his party in the Hamptons. 1999, lawsuit. 20-year-old, 6-year-old, 24-year-old. They all grown now, but this is the stuff they were doing. You seeing a pattern. Because remember, once Diddy gets charged, everybody probably woke up like, yo, he did it to me. Like that guy Q. So I'm going to say it again, y'all. He did it to the men. You got your proof now. Make another band. You got Dawn Richards suing. She ain't crying. Make another band. Sarah J suing. Then you see that group from Making a Band, they all crying. Why are 3 men crying if they all was in the same thing? The woman not crying, the men crying. Because that man Q said Don Richard gave him a pill. And he woke up and he didn't know what happened to him. It was back then, y'all. All right? You see him with his hand on her leg? Doesn't look like abuse? No, Don, you was with the shit. Your ass was broke. You need some money. And you ain't want to go to jail. You had to tell. It's okay. All right? Because ain't none of them innocent. None of them. Let's go. Get back to these lawsuits. A Louisiana man claimed Combs. These right, what we looking at now? Hold up. Matter of fact, I got two parts that look the same. I ain't to that part yet. All right, look. Okay, we went through that. All the lawsuits. Diddy's gonna be broke, y'all. Kendra Hafani. I want to work for Diddy. Cast member. I didn't even know you had a show for that. I want to work for Diddy. I was not watching that man. A cast member who said Combs drugged and assaulted her at a 2007 party after she moved to New York to begin filming the first season of the series. That's your proof when I said already, anybody on his show, he got their ass first. We got the whole procedure. Any rehearsal, you had to stay at a hotel first. Friday, Saturday, rehearsal on Sunday. Then if they like you, you get the part. If not, you're getting sent home after they touch on you and do a lot of stuff to your ass. The industry was a pipeline to get innocent, naive victims, to put them in sex parties, freak-offs, film them, use them as fair game in sexcapades. Because they understood everybody pursuing a hip-hop career was a dummy, a fool, and chasing smoke. So you didn't know that Hollywood was set up for all you fans to enter, and y'all gonna be the playhouse. Right here. All right? So she want to work for Diddy, she got abused. Because you work for Diddy, you're going to get touched on. You ain't get it yet. You're going to get touched on, man or woman. He do contracts and touchy. All right? You do it on a handshake, Diddy going to grope you. And then he going to say, we'll do the paperwork later. That's it. LaQuay Applewhite, as part of a February joint lawsuit. See, lawsuits leaking out in February, I didn't know about. Part of a February joint lawsuit with 6 other alleged victims. Billy Cummins, Ian Ferrum, Latasha Forbes, Ahmad Jenkins, Fauna Matthews, and Alabama Jane Doe. She claimed Combs sexually battered and groped her at an industry party hosted at his Florida mansion. So look, more people within that lawsuit. Billy Cummins claimed Diddy violently molested and sexually battered her during New York music video shoot for Notorious Big around 1995. She was 14 or 15. Let's go. All these lawsuits, he gonna be broke. Hold up. Ian Fearsome alleged Combs violently forced him to masturbate and fellatiate him. All right, that's the man Diddy made jack off and give him head. To show you, that's what he does to men. I told you all the stories came out already, and they gonna come out in court. I've heard so many stories of him making men go down on him, and there ain't nothing you gonna say about it. You gonna go down, fool. What they say in the movie? Get down and lay down. Get down. When Diddy say get down, you gonna get down. You gonna push your head down there. That's right. No, you gonna do something. And if you don't do it, Big Joe gonna knock your ass out. So you see Big Joe? Just know he had a lot of Big Joes. Huh? Just know he had a lot of Big Joes. They're going to be called a model. They're going to be called security guard. Nah, bro. That's what make them punks. They straight sissy boys, but they pay big people. They pay gangster people to do their dirt. That's why they don't have no mercy. Let's go. Lawsuits. Latasha Forbes claimed that Combs violently RAPE'd, sodomized, and sexually battered her and encouraged others to do the same. Encourage others to do the same. The question is, who are the others? The others are still out here somewhere. Who are the others? Oh, right there. When Diddy was playing people on film, passing videos around, who got the tapes? Who else saw it? Everybody knows Diddy behavior. They all know it. They all knew Tyler Perry, but they ain't gonna say nothing because they do it too. Let's go. All right. Joseph Mazzarano. We spoke about that. That's the man Diddy kidnapped his ass. Cassie, Dawn Richard, actress Kat Passion, among alleged Diddy victims. The following is a list of the people who have publicly accused Combs from the lawsuit filed by Cassie in November. Look, see how fast time flying, y'all? That lawsuit was November 2023. Guess what? 5 more months, it'll be 2 years already. 2 years. So ask yourself, what did you accomplish in 2 years? You can use this Diddy trial to judge your life. What did you accomplish in this year and a half since this Diddy trial? Is your life getting better? The life is going to get worse? Did you come up? Huh? It's about to be 2 years. Really, it's all about what? Nothing. Let's go. A Louisiana woman claimed Combs sexually assaulted her at his city college party in 1991 at his game. All them people died at. So you mean to tell me people got touched on at that game and died? She said he sexually assaulted her while his bodyguard was standing watching outside of the record executive makeshift dressing room. A woman who was 16 years old, another one, when she allegedly auditioned to be a backup dancer for Combs in 1993. That's another thing I forgot about. You forget about all the damn dancers get touched on. When you understand Hollywood has so many pipelines, people want to be dancers, they getting touched on. They want to be stylists, they getting touched on. Fashion designers, photographers, video editors, all these different people trying to be stars, but only a few gonna make it, which means most of them get abused. Hollywood is a pipeline. But the thing is, you have to come on your own. That's how it works, y'all. The reason why it's fair game, you was told in your house to do everything right, but it was something inside of you wanted to be down so bad. So you didn't know that it's set up where you want to be down with them. They got systems in place to make it real hard for you, and they're going to have a lot of fun with you. That's how it's called. Hollywood is set up where they always have fresh meat coming in. Fresh meat coming in every day, every day, every day. It's a system, y'all. Fresh meat was coming to Atlanta every day. Fresh meat going to New York every day. Trying to get a deal, y'all. Fresh meat ready to suck and F for whatever they got to do. So they know it's a pipeline. So let's look at this right here. See this? See this? See Don Richard with Diddy? See them? See them? This is who this is. See, when Diddy have his party, these are the people who gonna have fun with your ass. If that man right there like Don, Diddy gonna make us sleep with Diddy, yeah. If it's deals on the table, and if Diddy think him giving that man a threesome, that's right. But I also learned this whole time with Dirty Money, making the band, when he was around all those so-called white people, that's when he was with MTV. Like I said, we wasn't paying him no mind. He was dealing with whack-ass MTV shit. Get it? Whack-ass making the band. Diddy had fell off. But what happened is he actually tried to slide off on the black community, and he started doing other things because of that Diddy, that Biggie stuff. Get it? Yeah. Actually, you're going to see while Miss Wallace had that lawsuit in LA, that's when Diddy was doing all this MTV stuff. All right? It's all clear as day now, y'all. So let's go. See that? See? You see how Diddy, he loved everything. He loved his Greek Roman lifestyle. He loved his fraternity so much. Where your fraternity at now, guys? You didn't know the fraternity was not made for you. It was made to control your ass. That's it. It ain't for you. It's to control your ass. That's right. No matter how many connections Diddy got, where they at now? Soon as Diddy got in real trouble, Howard University said, give us that stuff back, Diddy. We don't know you no more. Hell no. That's right. Also, put on this channel, no such thing as HBCU, because Howard was started by our whites, man. Yes, it was. HBCUs was started by white people, y'all. Sorry to tell you that. Something like that. All right. What did I say? The main reason why Diddy in trouble is because what he did to white people. That's why. I said if he just trafficked one white person, his ass out of here. He did harm to a lot of white people. That's why his ass gonna get dealt with. I'm gonna make this statement too, y'all. I'm gonna get into it another time. This whole Diddy thing with the baby oil also, the baby oil ain't just for the gay sex. I meant to say something. I threw it at y'all a couple weeks ago when I said it's a hit and it's a sweet and it's a campaign against OnlyFans, sex trafficking, Also, the clues to this Diddy trial is the prostitution out the hotels. The whole concept in this Diddy trial is about so many things that's going on right now. Like I said, it's about the people that prostitute out of hotels. You got women that do it. You got transsexuals that do it. You got male models that do it. You got 3 different people prostituting out of hotels as we speak right now. Being that they're against sex trafficking, it's a shakedown on all of this because they know some people that are being sold against their will. Diddy trial. What else law got passed in the Diddy trial? They passed a law recently where you cannot film somebody and threaten them because they learned for the past decade, people been getting extorted by video. You're going to do it. Why? I'll drop this video on you. If you don't get this money, I'll get this video to your mama. That's been going on. It's called sextortion. That's outlawed now. Everything in this Diddy trial outlawed. Let me tell you about the baby oil. Now, remember, thank you, Linnell. The other secret to the baby oil is they know everybody that deals with prostitution deals with baby oil. For what? Those pictures and videos. If she's a twerk, it don't matter. The video goes hand in hand with sex work. So, being I know this Diddy trial is cracking down on everything sexual, I got all the subliminal messages. Yep, that's what it's all about. Diddy behavior is what half of the black community was doing. You don't believe me? Look on your timeline. Everybody black damn near without a job is selling their ass. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, y'all. Before it was white people, the biggest porn stars, guess who took their jobs? Guess who they say are the fanatics that do everything more than everybody? Who got tatted out first? Who the most tatted? Who got piercings first? Who the most pierced? Who waved that rainbow flag? Who got the most rainbow flags? It's proven facts. It's proven facts. The biggest of everything, the biggest followers, biggest hypocrites, the biggest overdoers. They said it was an experiment from crack. They said it's something with the melanin in their body. It makes them highly addictive. So they said other people was able to get off crack, but those people, they were the hardest and the last to get off crack. They were the most addictive. Because the secret is they are the most overindulgers in everything. That's why they being blamed for saying what? They the main ones use all electricity. They abuse electricity. They blame them for what? They the main ones waste all the water with all them high-ass bills. The secret is they are the number one consumers. They are the number one wasters. And they are the number one overdoers. These are proven facts. So that's why you're seeing this pattern of everybody that had power. It's a certain complexion why they still was overdoing everything. They just don't know how to stop. Did you know you was taught to do a lot, but you was not taught how to have a chill button? It's called discipline, y'all. You're going to see a lot of people, you was taught everything. You know everything, but you did not master the art of discipline yet. So when you don't got discipline, you're always be in trouble no matter if you're rich. You can't keep your meat in your pants, you're going to be in trouble. Even though the Boondocks told us already, all of them love male strippers. I will never, ever forget this episode by the Boondocks. Tyler Perry. Huh? Tyler Perry. They say Tyler Perry is the old man from the Boondocks sexing up them young men. That's right. Boondocks. No, your family. If you in tune with this channel, this is all you got to do. Watch all the seasons of Boondocks, and you will see every single episode is a subliminal message about black people. Every single episode. They showed the episode of R. Kelly locked up in jail the first time at trial. They were showing how R. Kelly's in court for touching on minors. Then they had the minor Riley outside with a sign saying free R. Kelly. They were saying y'all are so dumb. Y'all support anybody. He's a Geppetto, but the young people saying free him. All in the cartoon. Every single cartoon is shots at black people, exposure, and subliminal messages. Every single episode. And the shit funny. Yup. So that's why I say a lot of y'all was talking woke. If you ain't never seen Boondocks, your ass ain't been woke, dummy. That was a woke cartoon. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right? Telling us back then. We ain't know about pink, man. There was no such thing wearing pink for breast cancer. So the biggest mind game played on all y'all was that the pink was for breast cancer. But that was to make you embrace it. That was to make you get used to it. Because before that, pink was what it was. All right? I'm just showing you. It was always in the movie. Everybody came out the closet already, y'all. They got their rights. They got married. All of these jokes are about everybody that played roles, but they really in the closet. That's what the whole Diddy trial is about. That's what all the fruity jokes is about. It's about the ones that didn't want to come out that closet, y'all. That's all it's about. And now you're going to see either they're going to come out that closet to get paid or they ain't, and they're going to go broke. But when this Diddy trial over with, they all going broke anyway. Because like I said, y'all, it ain't about what I think. This is what the world think. The world thinks all of them, everybody, yeah. Until proven otherwise, just all of y'all. That's what they got right here. So let's move back down the line. How many of y'all knew about this? I mean, y'all knew about it, but I had to bring it back up because of R. Kelly. It's been a pattern, like I said, but I've been watching how a lot of y'all been asleep. People forget. Keefy D got touched in jail. But what happened? What people not looking at, he might have fought, but look how easy somebody could have shanked him up. Y'all not getting it. This happened before Tory Lanez. So I'm going to say it again. When I hear R. Kelly talking about they put Aryan Brotherhood, I believe him. I believe it, y'all. Because what we know, Keefy D knows a lot. You know they want him, somebody want him gone. R. Kelly the same. So I had to bring it back because I'm showing you, people don't be getting it. I'm going to show you how you pick and choose your news. We could be all looking at this Diddy trial straight bogus, meaning old stuff, whatever. Meanwhile, the realest thing, R. Kelly could have just had an assassination attempt and we thinking it's nothing. No. I connect dots. This happened to Keefy D this year. Tory Lanez this year. The biggest one in jail is R. Kelly. Thank you, Black. Got to keep that foot on their neck. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I ain't keeping foots on necks, man. I say that, bro, because I don't like that saying no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people try to make me like I'm some champion. I ain't with that shit, bro. You feel me, bro? Got love for you, bro, but I ain't with none of that shit no more. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because people been trying to make people heroes. I ain't no damn hero. You know what I'm saying, bro? People be like, keep your foot up. Now, I'm not keeping my foot on nobody's neck. I'm just telling you my opinion. Guess what? Y'all know the same, too. A lot of y'all know the truth. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say that for a reason, y'all, because I see that a lot. People do that. Don't crown me, y'all. I don't need to be crowned, y'all. I don't need no pat on no back. I don't want none of that shit. Straight up. I say it for a reason because you know what? It's many people from my generation. Some everybody act like they don't know nothing no more. Yeah, I'm not a fucking hero. I was born just like everybody else. I was a certain area like everybody else. My eyes work like everybody else. It's just that I didn't get brainwashed. I don't got popcorn brain. That's it. Don't crown me because I ain't stupid no more. That's it, y'all. I got to make these statements because people be watching. Don't crown me. You want to show love? Keep showing love, y'all. I salute all of y'all. Appreciate all y'all participating. Cash apps, super chat, like button. I appreciate that. But I don't want to be crowned. Not at all. I'm not worthy of that. All right? And I ain't keeping no foot on no neck because I ain't doing no fighting. I'm just telling you what it is. Huh? See that? Why am I showing you this? Look at this picture right here. Fat Joe. I peeped something, y'all. Now look, tell me if I'm right or wrong. You see that guy next to Fat Joe and Diddy? That's that guy in the video looking at that trans. Now let's look to see if it's correct. See him right there with that red hat on? Let's see if it's him. Look like him to me. Told you, man. I'll find you. See him right there? With Fat Joe? You still don't believe Fat Joe pink? Look at the video right here. That's him right there. That man, that dude with the white shirt, that's the dude next to Fat Joe. Look at it clear. Make sure y'all see what I'm seeing. What up, punches? Yeah, man. The reason why I say don't crown me, hey, I know the church, Dad. This ain't church, y'all. This ain't church. This ain't church. The days of putting people on pedestals, that shit played out, y'all. You ain't noticed that yet? You ain't noticed everybody get behind, something happened to them? That's right. Don't play with me like that. Nah. See him right there? I don't know who he is. He's so low key, but that's him right there with Diddy. Now, mind you, this video is from the 90s. Still with Diddy. Like Fat Joe. See that? See what Fat Joe pushing that Ciroc? Fat Joe ain't got no job. Fat Joe is a content creator now. Fat Joe ain't got no job. Diddy's gone. You see how Fat Joe was white like I said? Can you see it now? You ain't high no more? See how white he is? You see? You see how when in a dark room, he's super white? Now I'm going to show you again what I showed you the other day. You see that so-called white man in the back by the blinds? You will see he's darker than Fat Joe. When I said Fat Joe ain't no damn white man, he's something else. I'll prove it to you every time. Fat Joe ain't got no tan. Bingo. See that white man in the back? You see him. He got way more tanned out, darker than Fat Joe. He glowing in the dark. No, y'all, he's not Puerto Rican. He ain't Spanish at all. You got pranked. Told you already, man. Everybody played them people. Play and still playing their ass. Fat Joe and Jada Kiss got a YouTube channel. I just can't get over this shit. I don't. Because I remember everybody was with this internet trying to troll me. They're trying to troll up-and-coming celebrities. Up-and-coming content creators. But they won't go at these celebrities. That's how you know a lot of these men, you know what they're about. These men are not men, y'all. These men are really more woman than woman. I'm talking about the so-called straight gangster tough guy. The one that watch Cameron, they are so feminine. They're gossipy, right? They're very gossipy, all right? They are. No, the man got turned into a woman on this damn internet. They didn't know typing is feminine, guys. Secretarial shit. That's right. No, y'all feminine, bro. Y'all only watch these people because you like them. Fat Joe done flirted with y'all so much. Cam, they know y'all like them. They are pink men, period. I'm saying that because I'm the one that been screaming out, it ain't just Diddy. That's me. That's me. That's me. All right? Before Tyler Perry got in trouble, what I say, it ain't just Diddy. I said it's a lot of them in your face. What I say, who is next? It's that simple. When you understand the concept of who's next, that means whoever you watching right now gonna get exposed. But guess what else? See, it's like this. If I was in some of y'all family, I would know exactly who y'all are. Like I said, just by the shit y'all watch. Ladies, I keep telling you the secret. All you gotta do is watch what he watch, you know what he about. That's it. That's it. Because guess what? Since the baby all revelation got exposed, you're gonna see they started working harder and they started watching harder. Yeah. So now do you get why when I said what I said? Let's go back to Cameron, what I said. I said, family, Cameron ain't tricking me. I said that fool know the Punisher. He know the Punisher because he family. Same way I know Big Joe. Big Joe been around the industry. Big Joe is Diddy bodyguard. Big Joe is Cam bodyguard. I'm going to say, Cam, Diddy let you get Big Joe because it's a reason why you ain't get your head knocked off. That's because of Big Joe. It ain't because of Jim Jones. It ain't because of Blood Gang. It ain't because of 140th and Lennox. It's because of Big Joe. That's why you ain't never get your head put in that dirt, Cam. Understand that part. What we know about Big Joe? Well, Big Joe's name was mentioned in a Diddy lawsuit. Cameron man. That's right, bitch. You a pink sucker now, bruh. That's when he wasn't pink. After Diddy finished with his ass pink now. Pink horsepower. Far as I know, Diddy got money invested in that. That's how I look at these niggas. Niggas ain't gonna trick me. No. You gonna see one thing, y'all. I only speak about New Yorkers. They the biggest punks and the biggest liars. You understand that part? They lied to my friends. They lied to everybody. They still here. That's why I say it's no different from if a person abused you. Okay, back in the day, you found out, yo, man, somebody broke in your house back in 2004. But you found out who did it now. Somebody did some dirt to you, broke in your car back in 2011, but you just now found out who did it. You gonna still feel the same way about them? You gonna still be acting like they cool like that? Well, that's what these niggas do. These are the niggas like the streets. They do shit, but they think because a long time ago you forgot. No, nigga, if you owe me $40 in 2018, nigga, I want my $40. What's good? I ain't forget shit. That's y'all. See? They think that people are so dumb, they can do shit, come back later, and you forgot. When I keep telling these niggas, we don't drink 40s no more. We don't drink liquor. Hey, nobody smoke blunts all day no more. We ain't high like that, bro. Everything is slow motion, which means we see through all y'all shit clear. All right? No. Now you see, please click on Cameron Wright. I love to promote him. He is pink as hell. And he trying to keep it gangster. Cam is so miserable, dry, and boring because everybody pink in that closet, they suffering. Everybody in that closet got to see this Diddy trial. They suffering, y'all. No, they dry and pink. Thank you very much, Tamika. I'm saying it for a reason. I'm saying it for a reason. Do you see all these goddamn lawsuits on Diddy? Just so happened his damn bodyguard didn't win. Huh? Here's the proof. Like I said, when I said they all connected. So, they all connected. How many ways? Even though I'm never going to let it ride, Cameron said he found a dildo in May's house. The question is, Cameron, what did you do with the dildo after that? You never gave us that part. What did you and Mace do with the dildo, and why the hell is your show pink? Okay? You're not going to use that fake color shit no more. Stop it. No, you got paid to wear that pink, Cam. Just tell the truth. Come out that closet, boy. Tell them you got paid for that pink. You know y'all keep it real. I'm rich, though. I'm rich. No, bro. We seeing your money shrinking. Next thing you know, all this pink start coming out. No, Cam. You're finished. The question is, like Crunchy Black said, I'm going to believe Crunchy Black. He don't got to lie. He was in that game, and he was down there dead with 3-6 Mafia. What'd he say? What Crunchy Black say he ain't down with? Crunchy Black said he ain't down with that minor shit. What Crunchy Black say? He said, man, shit be going down. He said, motherfuckers be sitting right there watching that shit. Watching shows. Even though on this channel showed you youngsters at Diddy party. But you don't got to know that, stupid. I'm talking to the dummies. If Bow Wow was there, what does that mean? If B2K at Freak Offs, what does that mean? If he was having Freak Offs since goddamn 2099 and everybody you seen become a star was there, Aaliyah, Brandy, what the fuck you think? Your brain's stupid. They were abusing minor celebrities, dummy. Raven Simone, Lando Brown. Those are the minors off the rip they was abusing. The celebrities. But your brain just sees celebrity. You don't see minor. No, all those young people in the game got their ass touched on. All of their ass. You ain't thinking Justin Bieber, he at the party. Lil Miley Cyrus there. See what I'm saying? Catching them nice and young, good and ready. He caught Nick Cannon young. You ain't looking at it. Those are the minors that was in the parties off the rip. Then you have fair people bringing family, bringing people. Yes. No, he said it. Motherfuckers be in there. He said, what Crunchy Black say? I ain't with that minor shit. What Crunchy Black talking about? How all these men weak as hell now. How all these men are straight punks, bitches. I'm talking about he went through every level. Every level. Not just sexual shit. Everything I be saying, Crunchy said the same shit. No, it's out the closet, man. We know who the weakest link is now. Yeah. At this point, all they could do is sneak and link. And do sneaky shit. That's all they could do, y'all. That's really it. All right, that's all they could do. So, let's go back to the top, y'all. Let me prove to y'all how Tyler Perry putting out fake-ass news, damage control, paying fake pages. Let's go. Huh? Because he don't want to accept it's over. He's never coming back, y'all. Just know this. I'll make it clear again. It's two different worlds. It's two different clocks. You just think of everybody that voted for that man in that office. All of them know the truth. All of them know about Diddy, Tyler Perry. They know every single thing of what they about, and everybody is against them. I'm not going to keep playing with you. Everybody is against them from America to Canada. Why the fuck you think they had to go to BALI? Huh? Everybody, whether it's true or not, everybody looks at all of them in black entertainment and regular Hollywood as certified pedos. as certified woman abusers, certified men abusers. They abuse straight people. They abuse rainbow people. They abuse everybody. The only thing is, some of y'all just won't get it through your head. So Tyler Perry, he's trying to work the minds of the black people because he thinks they're asleep. Let's go. He'll be fine. F these people. Whether it's true or not, that man wasn't saying shit prior to him still working with Tyler. Plus, that man could have disassociated with Tyler from the beginning if it was that serious. People trying to campaign for Tyler, but that's Tyler really paying companies. Timely sexual allegations. Pushing the narrative. Oh, wow. Soon as Tyler started doing his thing, all of a sudden he get all these charges. Timely sexual allegation against Tyler Perry. He's becoming too influential for a black man. Tyler Perry, you don't influence nobody. I mean, sorry, yes you do. Let me correct myself. I was wrong the first time. Yes, he does. I'm sorry. He is influential. Influence is called brainwashing. Yep. So he does brainwash a lot of black men. Sure does. Actually, he did it already. Let me show you when he brainwashed right here. Hold up. Not that one. This one. This the one who said it. This one, let me slow down. This is the proof of a fake page. You see Nicki Minaj's face? Fake ass page. 100 and something followers. Let me take that down. Fake ass page. These are bots, y'all. I could pay a company to do this shit for me all day. For No Fame is the greatest. Yo, you saw that For No Fame video? That shit hot. Pay for that shit. All right, now look. That's what this person said. Now let me show you what the next person. Let me show you this main shit right here. This is the main thing I want to show y'all right here. See that? Boom. Check this out, y'all. I don't believe that Derek guy. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Derek guy. Not one as big. And mind you, Tyler Perry just had a great month with the success of Straw and a few other projects too. This screams we're out to get you. First of all, I never even heard of Straw. I never heard of his shit. Sorry, I don't got Netflix. So guess what? Nothing Tyler Perry come on none of my timelines. But when you big, you're going to be on all timelines. Family, I've been noticing this shit since elections. It's been a blackout on black entertainment. I keep telling you that. The only way you're going to find it is if you know what you're looking for. But as far as it being promoted, you ain't going to see it. Now, let me prove to you this is a paid page. I don't believe that Derek guy. Not one ass bit. Who talks like that? So I'm going to show you again. Why do black people always side with the pervert? Or why they don't just shut up and say, you know what? I'm going to just see how it play out. No, y'all always jump because y'all always support rapism. That's why. All right, so let's go. Here's the proof. Tyler Perry is very influential to black men. Yep, right here. This the person that said what? I don't believe that Derek guy. Who said it? This person. Now let's look at who they are. Just a brown-skinned gay boy, bottom nation, beehive. See that? Tyler Perry did inspire a lot of black men. Yes, he did. What'd he say? Just a brown-skinned pink boy, bottom nation. That's right. You inspired bottom nation, but that ain't got nothing to do with black. Nope. And why y'all keep talking about black man, but ain't no man in you? No man in you at all. I'm talking about even a manly conversation. You can't even do that. You're not men, guys. You're not nothing. You're just a color. That's it. And it's a rainbow. So I want you to see, right? Also, when I say you're pink, that also means you're delusional too. Yeah, pink means a lot, y'all. It don't just mean fruity sex. Pink means a lot. Pink means you're in a fake ass world. See this cartoon? Let me break it down for you in the cartoon. See how he's in a fake world? Meaning, there's no man supposed to even be surrounded by men in that situation. Which means he's in some shit he's trying to get out. Because obviously he put himself in some shit he can't get out. Because pink also means delusional. All right? Pink also means you're fucking confused. You don't know what the hell going on. You're lost. It means that too. So it's also telling you, when you start looking at a man another way, your reality is altered. Not just say, I'm talking about, I'm gonna keep saying this. It's hard to clarify. You got people that naturally felt what they felt, and then you got people that was pushed, brainwashed, subliminal messages. Even though the biggest trick ever played was what? All of this behavior at one point was considered a mental issue. Back in the days, 50s, 60s, Google it on YouTube right now. It is specials on it right now, how they did special research on black people in the goddamn 40s and 50s about them being fruity. I did all my homework on this shit. They did test runs in the black and white days of no color TV on black cross-dressers, and they said back then it was a mental issue, which means back then they got a check for it. But your generation, it ain't no mental issue because you ain't going to get no check for it. And it's that simple. So the original people, they straight. So I keep telling you, if you're poor, you're fake. If you not really having no things going on, you ain't married, you ain't taking advantage of the benefits, you're fake. Because the plan was, all y'all going to be fake, or y'all going to be pink. That's it. And pink means you got to live a double life. You got to live a fake life. Pink means you hiding from yourself, you're lying to yourself, and your whole life is like the Energizer Bunny Rabbit. You just keep going and going and going, but it's all fake. Because when that battery runs out, that's it, y'all. That's part of it. Let me give you clarity. When I say Cameron gonna wear pink to the day he died, I'm not fucking playing with y'all. Because if that platform ain't pink and he don't stay in that pink, his ass gonna perish, because that's the world he put himself in. See, back then, that wasn't the pink era, but it is now. We also know that gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds, who preferred deals to homosexual men in prison and out of prison. The goal was to destroy black American values. Those are the facts that was released by the Gov, and I'm sticking to those facts. When you're a gangster rapper, you're either a snitch or you're going to be fruity. And nobody's spared from the rules. I got both on Cameron. He got caught with guns, didn't go to jail, and to this day, he's fucking pink. What part you don't understand? All right? So I'm saying that for a reason. It is only people like Diddy, Tyler Perry, the ones who portrayed to be the straight man, they are the last ones getting exposed, like I said. And like we all know, who cares about people's sexuality? My whole thing is, leave the young ones alone. That's it. The problem is, a lot of y'all been manipulating young people. You didn't know a lot of y'all got to turn to kids. Because all the shit you thought of in your head, nobody grown gonna listen to your ass. So you just started talking to young people. You started trying to get young people to believe your bullshit. So meanwhile, you've been living a life of fairy tales and little kid shit. All right, on that note, this picture means Geppetto. What you think about it? I ain't know yet. No, it looked to me like he promoting a behavior. Let's go. It looked to me like he promoting a behavior. Diddy humping on the trends? Right here. Right? That's what I say. Diddy was outright. This what y'all not getting. They never thought that we would find out Diddy was fruity, y'all. They didn't think we would know Tyler Perry was fruity. This is my whole point with these rappers. The whole New York City Ben knew Diddy was pink, but they didn't want you to know that Diddy touched on them and they're pink too. That's why I keep telling you, this is not a secret. It's nothing new. It's only a secret for New Yorkers because they are the main ones that was with Diddy and they are the main ones that are fruity. Here's the proof. They didn't know that the internet was going to give us these pictures of Diddy willingly taking pictures with a man. All right, humping on men, which means all of them going to do it. Because if he there and he say, Cameron, come here. If he say, Jimmy, come here. Whoever he say, come here, they going to come here. If he say, we going in the room, they going in the room. What part you don't get? Ain't no saying no to Puff. How many times you heard it? It ain't no telling him no. So when you hang with him, you going to get down. If I hang with the gangsters, I might be in some dirt. Something going to happen. It's going to happen. If you with Diddy, it's going to happen. Exhibit told us what? He tried to take Exhibit in a fruity club. Exhibit career been over ever since. It was the truth. But when you're Cameron and the rest of them, I done showed y'all pictures. I can do it to this day. I can show you Jimmy, all of them, in rainbow clubs. You ain't know it's rainbow clubs. I get it clear. I seen the lights, and I ain't seen no damn woman. And I've been doing this shit for years. It is me doing content, how I put it together, that all these pictures I'm looking at, no goddamn woman, huh? All these men, fruity-ass clubs, hugging each other, shirts off. I don't see the same with the woman. Now, if it was balanced, I say, okay. I ain't got no pictures of Cameron kissing no woman. No. When they take pictures, it's the woman on them, and they just standing there like, bitch, get off me. Go look at the pictures, y'all. It's very simple. So all I'm showing y'all is everything happened. Everybody got pranked and played. Only the people that didn't let this shit go, meaning don't want to believe it's fake, they the ones going to suffer. All right? Entertainment is supposed to be fake. Let's get that clear. But you was told it was your culture. And you was also told that this shit one day going to make you rich. But that was the biggest lies ever told, y'all. That's what happened. All right? So, being that it's to an end, ain't no coincidence. I was just talking about Russell last week. All of a sudden, volcano goes off in Bali, Indonesia, where Russell lives at. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. What I say, they're going to get theirs. Everybody I'm talking about, it just keep getting theirs. It ain't that, y'all. I just know what time it is. This whole year going to be payback. You see that? This whole year is going to be a lot of smoke. Now, this is the question with BALI. We don't know what happened. Meaning, it wasn't evacuation. It was a lot of fire. What we don't know is, did Russell live right there? I want to bet he did. I want to bet they was by that volcano, man. Just know, y'all, evacuations. Because guess what I assume? I assume Russell was trying to get all the celebrities to move there, y'all. That's how I'm looking at this shit. I know a lot of stuff ain't going to be told. I look at it like this. I think crazy. Don't believe nothing I say. I look at it, man, if somebody dropped a bomb on that, man, they ain't going to tell us anyway. They ain't going to tell us anyway. You get it? As far as I know, it could have been Russell and a lot of them. And some just happened to drop on their ass. And it's going to be reported as that. Because I caught it because the flights got grounded. All flights going to Bali, grounded. So I'm going to keep it real, man. I said this shit over. Yeah, I said family. I think a lot of them went to go move with Russell. Then when I seen Usher, then when I saw Taraji P, nah. That shit looked like something got dropped on that shit, y'all. But they claim it was a volcano. We're going to leave it at that. No, I believe Bali became a safe haven for criminals, y'all. If Russell Simmons and them there and the rest of them there, we know the drugs there. We know the miners there, all that. You see Usher in that water? A lot of people go to that water. Man, can you imagine what they was doing over there with no cameras and all that shit, y'all? Yeah, but they also don't know they could have been putting them on the island to slaughter their ass. I'm going to just say this one part again. People waiting on that Diddy list is some people you might not never see again. That's Diddy list, Epstein list. The other day I showed you when they said the people ran from Hollywood to Europe, but they let us know what? They ain't that good in Europe neither. Shit going down overseas. No, y'all, it's a big trick. Y'all didn't notice the main safe country right now is where you standing at right now. And that's why I told you. Only people here they coming to get is all criminals. Any form of money being made outside of paying taxes, they coming for you. That's it. You the criminal. It's a lockdown. Nothing going out, nothing coming in. So everything is tracked. This whole year is tracking stuff down. This whole year. Tracking stuff down, right? Making people face their issue. And everybody else that's running, they just gonna keep running until they run out of place to run. You ain't noticed, you ain't noticed how hot it's been. It's not July yet. This whole summer gonna be hot, dragging, because the plan is to make everybody collapse that's not stable. Another thing, the plan is they said electric bills gonna be through the roof. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you better monitor how the AC working. Don't let that AC be the reason you get put out in September. Huh? That's right. They said the electric bill's going up. Not because of the heat.
They boosted it up before the heat. So now the heat come, your electric bill gonna be up regardless. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you play around, your electric bill gonna be 300 plus, 400 plus. Yup, that's the plan. Because it's gonna be super. It's so hot, the AC might ain't work. You still need a fan, which means anybody who blow AC in your house and it's still hot, you waste some money. Straight up. Just walk around the house with some drawers and take like 3 showers because you wasting your money. All right, that's also the plan. When they got hit, they waste money on them ACs, air conditioners. That air conditioner gonna make their ass go broke every time. You ain't notice after every June, July, August, somehow you paying off $500-$600. But then with this another thing about America people don't get how America run up a system. This is how it's set up. You gonna spend all that money on your electric bill from the summer, but that's exactly when back to school come in September. I watched this shit for years, y'all. When I've been through the system, I've been through how this shit work. Like for parents, you're supposed to be getting your shit now for kids. All that shit on sale. All the fall shit on sale. But it's set up where you're gonna have. Remember, it's summertime, right? Let me tell you, a lot of y'all been going broke for years. I don't participate in none of this shit because I learned. It's set up like this. The whole summer, you're gonna party. You're gonna have fun, take your vacation, right? Which means you're gonna spend money. Then after you spend money, you're gonna run that AC the whole summer. What's gonna happen? Bill gonna be up. Especially if you got kids home during the summer, that bill gonna be up, and then you're gonna do about it. Now that's money thrown away. To your vacation, you threw that money away. Now September come, you trying to catch up to the money you spent. Now it's back to school. Then after that, oh shit, holidays coming up. That's how people get in that trap. The trap you get stuck in a year, it starts from the summertime. A lot of y'all don't know that. It's reverse. Everything reverse. See, civilian, you train to blow your money and ball out in the summer. Then wintertime, you be struggling trying to get back. Some people chill out the whole summer and ball during the holiday season, spend all that money and everything on sale, and start the new year off straight. It's always been like that. America runs off 2 systems: the real system, and then it's another system. Get it? All right. So I say that for a reason. I just tell people what I do. I'm saying that again because it's nowhere to run, it's nowhere to hide. Either you're gonna do what you gotta do or you ain't. So you see BALI is the hood, y'all. It's still a hood. So my point is, even though they was in BALI, do we think Russell Simmons and Usher them stopped their behavior? Now, mind you, they over there can do whatever they want. And another thing I told you, I get it clear, y'all. I get to prove it. This is what I meant when I told y'all. They lost their Gov clearance. They don't have no more protection. When they're in America, the Gov protects them. When they're in America, the real protection around them be them SUVs. But since they don't have no more clearances, it's been strict. That's why they overseas. It's called they got banished. So they're not stupid, y'all. This is the kicker right here. All of these bitches know it is impossible for them to be in America with no security guards. That's what they're all scared of too. They don't have no real security no more, y'all. That's what I keep telling y'all. And being that they don't have no security, they know the fans can get their ass. So, like I said, they go to countries where nobody speaks English, so they don't have to worry about nothing. Nobody can tell nothing, and they're not scared of people overseas. When I showed you Jay-Z in UK, they can't walk down the street in America, y'all. They do it in other countries. They can't be normal. When I showed you Tiffany Haddish in Africa in a supermarket, they don't do that in America. They're only free out. When I kept telling you, the secret is black entertainers are really prisoners. They're prisoners of fame. They spend their whole career in the house. You call it a mansion, I call it a compound. I call it a facility. They're going to be in that mansion. They can't go nowhere by themselves. Only thing they can do on their own is take a shit. Other than that, they can't do nothing by themselves. They can't go to the store. Some of them can't think for themselves. They got people doing that. No, they become dummies, idiots. They become incompetent, and they become real timid and small and scary. So when you live like that for years and years and years, they actually are scared to move around by themselves. Get it? So these countries are really where they hiding at, because they ain't got to worry about me, you, nobody seeing them, asking for autograph or trying to say something. You bitch, Russell, you a bitch. You know, they over there don't got to go through that. That's why they've been overseas, y'all. these Negroes out the country, y'all. Now you see what Negroes in Paris was about? We seen Usher in Paris. What happened, y'all? The doorman didn't want to open the door for Usher, y'all. Usher got mad because if I'm the doorman, Usher's in the building. I'm the doorman standing right there watching Usher walk off the elevator to the door. And I just stand right there and let him open himself up. Knowing damn well I'm going to open the door. Go, how you doing, sir? How you doing, Mr.? Okay, how you open the door? That's what I'm supposed to do. That man said, I ain't doing shit. He looked at Usher like, I'm not opening the door for you. You're a pedophile, man. You hurt kids. You a Diddy. That's what happened to Usher. He got mad. No, y'all, they are getting treated like dirt. Because remember when I kept saying this shit is coming from all around the world? They knew that they was going to try to move overseas anyway. Everybody overseas already know. That's why I made a point on this channel to show y'all them being disrespected in all languages, because I was really showing you, see y'all, they can't run over here. They can't run there. They can't go to Brazil. They cannot go nowhere where nobody know what they're about no more. And I think BALI was one of the last places they could be at. They can't go to Paris. Hell no. Not like that. Paris, nope. They ain't stupid. Can't go to UK. Can't go to Ireland, Scotland, none of that shit. They all on point. They can't go to Africa neither. They can't go there neither. Nope. Everybody knows about them, y'all. So they could run from us, but it's still other places they can't run. Because everybody that look up the rap, look up to America, they believe that shit 100 times worse. Yeah. They believe we all was raised in a baby all culture. They believe we was all raised in a touching on people culture. They really believe we're all abusers, nasty, killers, all of that. They believe it. They believe it. So that's why on this channel, I let it be known, we ain't all the same, bro. But they believe this shit because of Diddy, black ass, all right, and Tyler Perry. So now you got it. You looking at it one way. What they say? I will never forget this episode by the Boondocks, Tyler Perry. Around the world, they get it very clear. American man, American black man. American black men like penis. American black men love penis. That's what they saying, y'all. That's what this shit about. All right, so we went through all of Diddy's lawsuits. You see for a fact he's going to be broke. All right, now, this the kicker. Mind you, they saying this you, Tyler Perry and the Boondocks. I got to watch this episode. I ain't see this one. I got to watch this one today. They saying that you are the old man messing with them youngins. Tyler Perry, it's in the story. Text messaging. They didn't get what? Text messaging turned you into a kid. They didn't get that, bro. They didn't get all that back and forth texting all day. I'm talking about every day. I'm talking about when you text to the point of certain things you want to stand. Certain things you're supposed to say to someone's face. Like what? Intimate shit. Real stuff. Texting is for boop, 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 boop. Quick stuff. What's all that? That's what texting for. No, y'all dummies started that texting paragraphs, leaving comments, fucking paragraphs. Well, according to my mind, you fucking stupid, y'all. You dumb as fuck. A lot of y'all, you ain't even do no composition on no damn test. You ain't never took a fucking essay. You ain't do no essay. You wait to get on the internet and start typing these fucking paragraphs. That's y'all. Texting is for quick communication. Dummy. Because it's a thing called a phone call where you got a lot to say. Dummy. That's why a lot of y'all didn't know. A lot of y'all just got brainwashed by the internet. Stupid. You're not. Texting was not made to text paragraphs. No, it was for quick. That's why Twitter originally was 180 characters. Quick. But when they wanted y'all to get brainwashed and start getting all wrapped up in it, and let you start typing shit. You typing fucking paragraphs. No, y'all. No. You ain't ducking this one. What you're not going to duck is the revelation of what these Hollywood men are into has come out. Everybody's laughing. Men and women taking these rich black folks to the cleaners. I'm going to sit here and not mind my black business. I want all the tea. Because people know that shit going down on all their ass. So I told you, some people got it. They're late, but they got it. Johnny going to be late, but they got it. All right? Meanwhile, we're going to watch it play out. Tyler Perry, look, paying fake bots, y'all. Holding the royal family accountable. Tyler Perry was also down with Prince Harry and them. But I think they'll turn their back on his ass now. That's right. Tyler Perry on mandates. Y'all didn't know they was going to basketball games. Mandate. The Lakers are sold. End of an era. The Lakers are sold. When I broke it down to y'all, that whole Lakers showtime with Magic Johnson, that was what I was telling you. In the 80s, blacks were the main priority. This is when the black celebrity became established. LA, Los Angeles, to keep y'all in a fake world, after all that revolutionary shit, they got y'all into them Lakers. And Magic Johnson took y'all mind off that black stuff. That's right, because they played a big charade, 80s, 90s, 2000. We're going to make them think they're winning. We're going to make them think they're so bigger than big. But it's only going to be in the world of entertainment, which means it's going to be fake. No, the entertainment is going to be, they're going to act like they winning. They're going to act like they in power. We're going to act like they run shit. But when Michael Jackson started running his mouth, somehow he died. But Whitney Houston ain't want to do what she's supposed to do, somehow she out of here. No, we made y'all think like that. See, Prince, you want to start talking all this shit? No, you forgot who you are, Prince. No, we made y'all think y'all run shit. It is no different. Because I went into the studies of this shit. This shit go back to ancient times, where the people that rule always put a flunky in front of you. Yup. If you going to believe the flunky, whole time you don't know that flunky ain't got no power. Yup. It's an old science. Some of y'all might know about it. So when I learned that, and I learned to apply that to music, that's why I kept saying, no, y'all, your whole reality was fake. Everybody that was given to you was fucking fake. Yup. Meaning they had no power, and it was somebody behind them controlling their ass. You know Tyler Perry, who controlled him? Oprah. But what you didn't know is Harvey Weinstein controlled Tyler and Oprah. And they played a game. This is how y'all didn't peep it neither. This is the game they played. Allegedly, Tyler Perry is a billionaire. Allegedly, Diddy was a billionaire. Allegedly, Jay-Z was a billionaire. But the people that put them on ain't billionaires. How the hell Clive Davis ain't a billionaire? How the hell Harvey Weinstein wasn't a billionaire? So you mean to tell me they became billionaires and the ones that had a career 20 years before them and put them on ain't billionaires? See, I was trying to tell you. The truth is, y'all, you have no real proof of their billionaire status. You really don't. You really don't, y'all. You really don't. If they able to lie about their sexuality, they also able to lie about numbers. That's why that fool told you numbers don't lie, because they knew every number you saw, you was going to believe it. The biggest trick ever played. If I tell you numbers don't lie, any number I show you, you're going to believe it. Whether it's record sales, whether it's my bank account. Meanwhile, you have no proof at all. You cannot show me one money generator that Jay-Z has right now that makes money handle. First of all, if you ain't on that damn stock market, it's no proof you're no damn billionaire. Like I said, I ain't stupid, bro. I'm not a little kid. If a nigga don't got no business on that stock market, it's no proof he's a billionaire. If you're not making other people hundreds of millions through investments, it's no proof you're a billionaire. Jay-Z don't have no company worth nothing other than music. He don't got no fucking product. He don't got no damn company, no franchise, no. That's all of them. Now, Diddy got proof. Revolt. Other shit. Kanye, sneakers. Because Adidas was going to get their money. So I know if Adidas made $10 billion off them Yeezys, yeah, he got a billion. He got a billion. Yeah, if Yeezy got his little billion, I know Adidas made like $6 billion. Yeah, but he got his billion off the deal because you saw the product selling. It was on the stock market. Why? Adidas on the stock market. Simple. Tyler Perry, we have no proof you're a billionaire, bro. And even though you sold out of movies, that was just a little bit of black people. I'm getting bored. I'm tired of this shit. I did my part, y'all. I read it all off. Replay on y'all. I read all his lawsuits. It ain't getting better. He finished. But let me show you real life. Woman arrested after prostitution. The Diddy and Cassie trial is all about prostitution. When a woman want to twerk a video, what's she gonna put on? Baby oil. Any male escort, what they gonna put on? Baby oil. Anybody selling their body, what they gonna use? Baby oil. The baby oil also used for what? Sex videos. All of this shit, like I said, is sex, freaky, nasty shit. And I told you, it's designed to ruin all of our summer. That shit ruined my June. Time going so fast, my stupid ass ain't comprehended. This Diddy trial started Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, y'all. It's about to be July. It's been all these weeks. And I ain't gonna lie, every day it's like dry and dry, because I don't even want to do this shit no more. I don't even want to cover this Diddy shit, because I killed it already. So, we about to get out of here, y'all. That's it. I'll be back later. All right, Diddy with a trans. All right, that's it. Salute to the transsexual people. This ain't personal. Just had to show you Diddy been doing this shit. But I respect him because he didn't hide it. It was in our face the whole time. He also was telling us that's what him and all his friends into. He still had no proof on Beyonce and a lot of other people. All right? So when I did the Vivica Fox deception, that was last year. We know about Vivica Fox. Guess who else tricked y'all ass? Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell. Y'all didn't know. They raised, they got a hand select. Look, they raised them up from early, put them on them pills as teenagers, and by the time they 20s on up, you ain't gonna be able to tell. That's how it worked. They know that. That's why I used to call them the Hollywood ones. I did it clear now. They only mess with the Hollywood ones. They the ones they call what? Passable. The ones you ain't gonna know unless you actually see between the legs. You ain't gonna know. Because they get though, that's why you don't understand these pipelines neither. Back in the day, it was kids going missing. But guess what? The kid becomes a woman and they can't, and you never know they were missing. They were getting kids, brainwash them, put them on meds, put them on hormones. The rest of their life, they're gonna live as a woman. They ain't dead. They just your kid is just gone. Yeah, that shit been breeded, y'all. I'm pretty sure a lot of people signed up for it, but no, it's facts. This shit is breeded too. They were breeding that stuff. Same way in jail, same way in the street. You got people that breed this stuff. That's right. Yup. On that note, holler at y'all later. One. That's right. It's Sister T. That's the whole key. That's why I don't really say too much. When I realized the biggest prank got pulled off, when I was arguing with people in 2015, I never forget, 2015, I'm arguing with these guys about that person, Michael. Breaking it down through the fingers. Once I learned the finger shit, never get tricked. I know the finger shit. A woman got a certain type of hand, a man got a certain type of hand, and there ain't no way around it. But that's why they play the nail game, because the nail can make the hands the same, y'all. I peeped it all. I get it all. It's certain people, they gotta wear nails. They gotta wear lashes. They gotta wear all this shit on their head. It was never meant for women. You can tell from the hands when you know. Yep. Not the finger, the hand. Man has a hand, woman has a hand. Do your fucking homework. All right, that's about it if you want to know. Simple. But that's why they started putting on nails so their hand look just like a woman hand. On that note, that's their business. We out. BALI destroyed. Usher STDs. You can't be saved, bro. STDs, all of that water.